Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Tales from Beyond the Dead Zone. Thank you all for joining us today. We're going to start the same way we always do with some introductions. My name is Reed. I am your dungeon master for this campaign. You can find me on TikTok at DND5E and also on Twitter and Instagram at Reed Markowitz, and that's me. We're going to head it over to Jess.
Hi, I'm Jess. You can find me at Seriously on all social media platforms. I have nothing for you today because apparently I don't know how to read, write, or speak. So we're just hoping for the best today. That's
So true, bestie. Thank you, Jess. Heading on over to Joe.
Hello, I am Finding My Wig. I am at Scary Dog Friend on Twitter and TikTok. I also co-host a Not Safe for Work podcast about dating and fucking monsters with Cleric34. We are going to be streaming on the Nameless Domain Twitch channel, playing Sucker for Love on Wednesday, April 13th. Come join me and Cleric as we play a Lovecraftian horror. Please use your discretion and check out the warnings of that game before tuning in to us wanting to have sex with them. So...
Thank you, Joe. Mara.
Hello, I am Mara. You can find me at College of Lore Dropout on the internet. It's great to be here. You're all fantastic, and I like what you did with your hair today.
Thank you, Mara. I appreciate it. Heading on over to CJ.
Hi everyone, I'm CJ. I cough like a dying Victorian orphan child. If you'd like to hear my thoughts on dying Victorian orphan children, you should listen to my podcast, Word of Mouth, where black nerds talk about black nerd things. Eventually we'll be talking about the irregulars. That's why that makes sense. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to explain myself. Just go listen to the podcast. I am also a game designer, so if you want to make sure that I have a chair to sit in, go buy my games. And if you like what I do, go watch me on various things like, I don't know, The Strix, that's coming out eventually. As well as, I don't know, I'm on something this weekend, I think. Yeah. I'll be on Cellaluda's channel this weekend playing a guy.
A guy. Thank you, CJ.
You have a start playing. You have a start playing.
Oh, yeah.
They so do.
Oh yeah. See, this is why I'll never forget anything that I ever do. And if you ever want to think about what it's like to play a game with me, DMing you, and also give me money that will help me get a new chair, I have a D&D game coming up on Start Playing. You can find it on my Twitter. I'll retweet it. I'm gonna go retweet it now.
Woo! Thank you, CJ. Last but certainly not least, James.
I'm James. You can find me on TikTok at NiceOneJames. I didn't prepare a bit for today, so you can't find me. I'm not here. I don't exist.
Perfect.
You can't find me.
Before we get into announcements, I just want to say, I think this is the first ever hype train we've gotten on our channel. So thank you guys all so much for the subs and the support. We really appreciate it, and it is just put back into the channel to make everything a lot better. So we appreciate you. Yes, you, who Mara complimented the hair of. You. Thank you for your support. Reminders, join us next week for the next episode of Tales from the Hearth Atlas. Make sure to follow us on Twitter and TikTok at StarlightTales_, and be sure to join our Discord to hang out with us in between sessions. Am I forgetting any announcements? Well, without further ado, I'm going to pass it over to our intro. And we're back. Last episode on Tales from Beyond the Dead Zone, our adventurers found themselves on an abandoned planet. They were in a home where they found an individual who had been trapped in there for quite some time. They traversed the home after they found that they were locked inside and were unable to leave. And as I'm sorry, I have to break this for a second. Thank you so much for the 5 gift subs, Flack Obama. Thank you so much. That's incredible, and that's so kind. And your generosity really means the world. Okay, back to the recap. They found the house that didn't want them to leave. And as they continued traversing, they were met with cloaks and a weird monster full of ooze. But eventually, they were able to, after losing the companion they had just gained, leave the home and rest for the evening. They spent the rest of their time on the planet and made it back to their ship. And that's where we're picking back up. It's been about like an hour or two since you guys got back on the ship. Maybe it's about like 2 p.m. in the afternoon of like your internal body clock time. It's dark outside, so it's kind of hard to tell, but you've all got your fancy watches that will help you keep time. What would you like to do?
So it's 2 p.m. Sorry.
Yes. You're good. Yes, CJ.
I'd like to do a puzzle.
Okay. Any particular puzzle?
I like to think it's a religious puzzle.
Okay.
Of the god of the one we just of the plant, the hearth,
Etrus?
not hearth, food,
Etrus?
agriculture. Etrus, thank you.
Etrus.
Yes.
I'd like to do an Etrus puzzle. I think it has like 1,000 pieces, so I splay it out on my desk, in our little room, and that's what he's gonna do, to just kind of breathe in, breathe out, decompress from the planet that we just left.
Yeah. Go ahead and make me an intelligence check just to see how good you're doing at this puzzle.
Okay, that's gonna be a 5. So not very good.
No, I think definitely the stress of the day has made it kind of hard to do this puzzle, and you're kind of like, you've got the corners in the right place, but that's kind of as far as you've gotten.
That's okay. Like, you know, we have a saying in my family, a real old saying called Rome wasn't built in a day. So
Yeah, so true. Kennedy family, so true.
of course.
That's what Ben's doing. What else are people up to?
I think Alan is going around to all of the crew who stayed on the ship and just like getting their statements about what happened, like trying to get her job done. Yeah,
Sure, yeah. Go ahead and roll me a d6.
absolutely. That's a solid 3.
Solid 3. The
Solid
first
3.
person you come across is Leora, who is in the kitchen, cooking like a late lunch for you all.
Hey, Leora, do you have like a minute? You can keep working while you're
Oh,
talking.
sure, yes. What's up?
I just did anything weird happen on the ship? Can you just like run me through like how your day went, just for the logs? That'd be great.
Oh, absolutely. No, I mean,
Yeah.
everything was fine.
Okay.
We had dinner together, the 3 of us, so that was, I guess, the 4 of us, because the monkey counts, which is
Yeah, we'll
kind
count
of
the monkey.
Okay, yeah. So that was really nice, and then we all kind of had restful evenings. I cooked breakfast. It was kind of quiet on the ship, but nothing strange, nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah.
You're great.
How was your time?
It was good. I mean, we fought a bunch of monsters. Some of them would like suck up blood, and that's how they appeared, because they were invisible without the blood. And then like there was like a grave, and all these bodies gotten dug up. So then we had to like, I think Mitski like said a poem or a prayer over them or something or whatever. And then there was this haunted house, and there was this weird tar monster in the basement that was like kind of like you waddled through it, and it was like burning your flesh, and so that was a little intense. But overall, I think we all had a good time.
Fiora's like stirring the soup, like, oh, that sounds really, really cool. Cool.
It was pretty cool. Yeah. A little scary, but pretty cool. Oh, I got
Yeah.
trapped in a painting. So did Ellison, but we got out there pretty
What?
quick.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm glad that you got out.
Yeah.
That's wow. I could never do what you do.
It's not that hard. You just kind of run at things and punch them.
Yeah, I think I would start running and then I would like make it like a foot and then I would freeze. So
That's fair. That's fair. Well, thank you for doing what you do. I can't cook to save my life, so I appreciate the work that you do.
of course.
You're great. Okay, take care. Thank you for taking time to chat with me. That smells really good, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I hope it'll be delicious.
Okay. Me too. I'm sure it will be. You don't make bad food, so it's not like, oh, I hope it'll be. No, I'm sure it'll be good. I can't wait to eat it. Okay, goodbye. And scurries out of there.
Yeah, okay. That's what Alan's up to. What else are people up to?
Allison's gonna slip a drawing into one of Alan's frames.
What's the
It's-
drawing of?
So he's putting a picture in the frame, and then the drawing is of a frame, and then Allison and Alan like both trapped inside it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Then he's just
Incredible.
gonna find like a long stretch of like ship, and then just like throw a ball for Maggie.
Yeah, you throw a ball, Maggie like materializes out of thin air and starts
That-
bounding.
That's okay. Oh, I thought you meant she like materialized where the ball was
Oh no!
instead of actually fetching it, because that would be great. Just
She can if
cheating.
you want her to. Absolutely, she can cheat. Yes, for sure.
That's lazy.
No, I think she definitely like materializes in motion right next to you, chasing after it. Yeah. Mitsuki, Andromeda, you guys up to anything?
At the helm, I think.
Yeah, I have no idea what Mitsuki would be up to at the moment. I think she became very wrapped up in all the sort of psychic things that she had experienced, as well as like what had happened to her left hand, right hand. So she might just be. I'm gonna roll something very quick. Let's see who she's bothering. She would be bothering Elson, it looks like. She just like just kind of like very like just like slides into very not subtly like into the home studies, whatever it's called, home comforts booth room. And is Allison doing anything in particular? Like, does she walk into anything that he's
No, he's
doing?
just, like-
Is it just
He's just like rolling a ball across the floor, and then I think he kind of sees you come in and is aware that you don't like dogs. And so kind of just like holds a hand up so Maggie doesn't like knock you over. Oh, hey.
hello? I think she's like, there's sort of like an antsy, like holding, like kind of twisting her wrist in her other hand and like just like playing with her sleeves. Any new visions, developments that we're getting? Anything from, I don't know, anything new?
Oh. You'll be the first to know if I do. Why, something bothering you?
A lot of things bothering me at all times, I would say. And I think she like pulls out like a little notebook from like a bodice situation. And is just like flipping through it seemingly of all her notes and just sort of goes, my work didn't specifically have to do with aberrations. But the fact that there is not enough research on it, and I come from the institution that I do, it's not as if I'm taking it as the universe's challenge to me in particular. But I'm I don't know. Nothing has been able to speak back to me psionically, telepathically, otherwise, in such a way that I don't like what I don't know. And I foolishly did think that I had a bit of an upper hand on this expedition, I suppose.
Want to sit down?
What'd you say?
You want to sit down?
Yeah. And then I will sit down on Ellison's bed.
What do you know about oracles?
Drugs, con people, often legitimate priests with legitimate visions and dreams, stories, mostly.
You ever met one? Like, other than me?
Well, I was once, I suppose, half in love with this one playwright back home. Not really. And they had me play an oracle at once as some sort of metaphor of how I knew everything that they were thinking, and we were finishing each other's sentences and things such as that. But no.
Yeah, it's not the kind I am. Priests also work a little differently. They, any kind of holy person, they receive visions that are channeled through some kind of divine gateway. But, oracles like me, there's no filter. What happens is, piece of your soul is divided and flung somewhere else, some other plane. And that's where our visions come from. But they ain't filtered by divine sense, godly sense, arcane sense, so that's why we get sick. Because receiving that kind of knowledge without any buffer is a lot. So, people speaking back to you, well, it's scary. I get it.
Does anything speak to you at all?
Not really. Wish it did. Might have some answers then, you know? I don't got no one to interpret the information for me. Just me.
It was absolutely frustrating.
Yeah, it sucks.
And considering there's that physical ailment aspect to it. It is very interesting, I will say. But I can only imagine your long-term repercussions of that.
Yeah.
You're from Eric's, right?
Yeah, how'd you know that?
Well, I suppose there's only so many whispers of an incredibly handsome team going into the dead zone at any given time. I don't think I know too much about Eric's. Laboring, mining, mostly.
Yeah, once upon a time. It's gone now.
The mining or Eric's?
Everything. The corporation that took over it mined it to its limits, and it collapsed. It's not a big planet, so
Where have you been living?
most of my life, Silesian system.
Well, I'm from Sirmia, the lucky system. If you ever want to get really competitive in academics or get a gambling disorder or, get really good at sex, go there if you would like after this.
Well, the latter's not my thing. I don't think gambling is either, but academics maybe.
I'm sufficiently quality timed. Thank you, strangely comforting little creepy man. Gives you like pat on your cheek.
Thank you. Anytime.
Dude, ooh, that was a good one. That was a good one, Joe. Andromeda, you're at the helm. Lorelei is next to you, kind of like big paper in hand, with like a compass and like a protractor and a pencil, trying to chart the nothingness. And if you're not talking to them, they're not going to talk to you. But she is next to you.
I'll kind of like peek my head over their shoulder and squint at it. Does it look like? Does it seem like this charting is working, or is it just like shot in the dark?
They've charted what they can see, which is the entrance. Darkness. And then the planet.
Just coloring it black.
It's like there's like the silver pool that you entered in through, and then like the one planet you've been on, and like that's kind of it. But they're doing a great job of like keeping track of the distance that you're traveling.
Fuck yeah! I'll leave them to it and kind of just hover.
Yeah. You guys sit in very comfortable silence quite frequently, so this isn't really any different. After a couple hours, Leora starts kind of making the rounds and calling everybody to the main deck for late lunch / early dinner. once everybody's sitting down, brings out like a big pot of like this very hearty stew, trying to like give as much warmth as possible. Has some like nice bread and like a little charcuterie board of like meat and cheese. And you all sit down to dinner. Burke will pipe up. So, I mean, like, you guys don't have to talk about it if you don't want to, but like, how was it?
Are we all there?
Everyone, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's what I thought.
I'm gonna slide the pictures of dead people to Burke.
Whoa.
Do you like pictures of dead people, Burke?
What? I mean, no.
No, I mean, look, morality concerned, I'm not the one that's gonna judge you for that. I just wasn't. It's not your everyday that someone says, you know what? I like to see pictures of dead people.
Well, I didn't say that. You said that.
I didn't really. Okay, yeah, I did technically say that. Yes.
Yeah.
Can I insight check? Burke?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, 23.
Give me 1 second to get to their stats. 23. Yeah, I mean, you think that it's more of like a morbid curiosity than it is like a I like dead people type thing.
Oh, yeah.
And also like they're kind of intimidated by all of you.
Oh, got it. I say, so, what did you do while we were gone, Burke?
Oh, just like checked up on the engine and charged the crystals and played ping pong.
Was Burke who I talked to for like an hour last
Yeah.
time? Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah. No, very cool. If you ever need a ping pong, how do you play ping pong?
Oh, you like these like little like you played tennis?
I've heard. Yeah.
There's like tennis rackets, but they're a lot smaller, and then there's like a little ball, and they like ping and pong it back and forth.
Okay, all right.
I normally play with Chip. That's my monkey, but he's not very good at it, and I often win. So.
All right, good to know. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Cool, yeah.
We met someone while we were out there.
Oh. Where are they?
Oh, they died. They did die.
Real fast.
We saw our first monster. No, our second monster. Both very alarming and leech life forces in some capacity. One looked like a starfish leech, and the other was completely made out of tar. I only have the brain of the first monster, but not the second.
I was gonna ask if you brought back any tar, but that's
Second
okay.
one, it wasn't really made out of tar. It had tar on it, but it was slightly
It's like
different.
a corrosive material. It
Oh.
Sort of vanished at the end.
Yeah,
Oh.
I saw its whole body. It wasn't very pretty looking. I would have rather it be made of tar. If I'm going to be honest, I probably will be thinking of that for a while. But yeah, no, it had a body.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is anyone else hungry? I'm not.
And Leora also like pushes his dish away.
Benjamin has no problem eating.
Oh, Burke doesn't either. Well, I'm glad you're all okay.
Thanks. How's the
Feature.
engine looking? Is everything
Good, healthy.
all right down there?
Yeah.
No issues?
No, green, Rudy.
What?
Wonderful.
Oh, I mean, you were just there. The engine kind of looks like.
Oh, is it like
tree
green?
roots.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, Rudy and okay, all right.
Yeah,
I caught
yeah.
up. I was like, are we like? Okay, yeah.
Yeah. You're on the same boat.
Yeah. We're on the same page.
On the boat.
On the boat. I have a question for everyone. What should we do if we see more people? I don't know if I can handle something like that again. I'm gonna be real honest with you. That sucked.
My advice would be not to accuse him of murder and trying to kill him.
I mean,
just a precursor.
I mean, we went over. I did. We can take
maybe
off
say
the
like,
table.
"Hey, how you doing?" first.
I will puts hands on table. I will take murder off of the table for you, Ellison, out of respect for you.
It's
I'd prefer if we didn't.
It's more like just okay. Yeah, no, murder can be fully on the table.
Okay,
Not unwanted, but
I mean,
it should stay on the table.
I mean, like I've never unwarranted. Look, I understand now what my interpretations of, murder and that person
I
rests
just
their
feel
soul.
I feel like murder and self-defense is like two kind of different things,
I mean,
and we
like,
should stop confusing the terms.
Very fair, very fair. I mean, okay. See, you've put a new variable into my thoughts on what murder is and isn't, and I will be taking time to think about that. However, at that case, I still would like to get back to the original point of we're in the dead zone where things are probably dead, and seeing a person feels like a bad sign to me. As much as I would love to see life and not be alone on a weird planet and get eaten by blood-sucking monsters and weird oozes, we just saw a person, and then that was deeply traumatic. So I don't. What should we do moving forward? If we see another person, like, should we walk the other way?
I think, firstly, I should probably be the first person that speaks to anyone that we meet. That way we can we don't have to, deal with all of your variables that you understandably probably need. I think that it certainly was an oversight that we left Aton alone. Although it was their house, that doesn't necessarily mean that although we are foreign authority within this place, if there is actual life, we diplomatically negotiate that the planet's zone is under our supervision at the moment through the Castellan Expanse, and we keep them as a ward as far as we understand until they are soundly able to make a decision for themselves.
You want us to be space cops?
No.
Kind of sounds like you want us to police people, and that's a little weird.
What part of that was policing?
Well, the whole thing about ward and keeping people from themselves. I mean, like, yeah, we had the one situation, but and as much as I don't want to see another person again going to somewhere in again the dead zone, we shouldn't act as if we are the experts coming from outside, especially if we see someone from inside. We're just researching. And if somebody wants to walk into a pit of slime, then, maybe.
Then yeah, every single person that we see should just die and get killed then.
I personally, I'm
saying this way, again, there are negotiations. This is a manner of protection on our part, as well as if the only other variable or whatever data that we have is Aton from being thrust into the actual world 300 to 400 years after they were even a person again. So if they are in a similar state to Aton, disoriented, not within the actual year that they are from, whatever, I don't find it. Ward is perhaps the wrong word. Then we can certainly not phrase it like that, but I don't want other Castellan people to be dead because
there it is.
They're what?
There it is.
Look, I think it's better to run into people than monsters. Yeah?
Yes.
I agree.
So, we proceed
I also
with
think,
caution.
I agree with caution because I think it would be fair to expect that there might be the blurring of lines between the two, monsters and people. And I think, generally speaking, it should be hope for the best, be prepared for the worst.
Yeah.
Thanks, Cap.
Yeah.
Did what I say not also make sense? Anyway, never mind.
No,
Yeah,
I mean,
it
you
made
know,
sense.
it made sense. Say a lot of words, say a whole lot of nothing. But I would like to get one question for you, Minsky. Did you care about the death of Aton because they were person or because they were Castellan? Because, that word choice of yours to me, it's a little bit out there. And as much as I love being a researcher going through planets, you shouldn't have selective empathy.
Why don't we all take a breath here? We're on the same team. Everyone. I understand the last several hours have been difficult, but we still have a lot ahead. So let's not do the Dead Zone's work for it and fracture amongst ourselves. Yes?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I feel like Alan has been playing table football across with Burke the whole conversation, just completely zoned out. Just
Incredible.
Yep.
Very much. Leora is sitting and eventually stands to get like seconds and excuses himself. And Lorelai is just silently eating soup. But yeah, the kind of awkward energy continues. The awkward energy continues for the rest of the meal. And you have the rest of the night ahead of you.
Ellison, could I play with Maggie? Is Maggie busy?
Yeah, you can play with Maggie.
Okay, thank you. Can Maggie eat food?
She likes to think she can.
Okay. Alan's gonna take some meat thing off the table and is going to throw it for Maggie, and then is gonna try and beat Maggie, so they're racing up and down the corridor until one of them gets tired, or somebody tells them to stop. Just working out the nervous energy.
That's very cute. So you now have the pitter-patter of one set of footsteps running along like the whole hull of the ship.
I think pretty soon after me and Ben fighting, I take my plate and go to the greenhouse by myself.
Sure.
I hear pitter-pattering of a dog running, and I just kind of poke my head out and watch this very nice display. I walk over to Ellison. Hey, Ellison, when Maggie's done playing, can I talk to them?
You talk, yeah.
Cool.
You don't have to ask me to talk to my dog.
Oh, I mean, like, no, that's right. I just, see the time is going, and you're like, would you consider your Maggie more of a child to you, or like a partner?
He's a dog.
Yeah, but dog is someone's best friend. But some people also think dogs are like their children. Some people just think dogs are dogs. You must be the third.
I understand what you mean. How do I? She is my best friend, but she's also a dog. I don't need to call her my child to get that meaning across. You know what I mean? Dogs are important as they are.
Makes sense.
Yeah, you have a dog, right?
Yeah.
Kind of like a familiar or like Maggie?
Oh no, their dog
Okay.
named Sunshine. Back at home.
Mister?
Nice. Golden fur. Shines like the sun. They're corgi, by the way. If you were wondering what kind of a breed of dog.
But that's cool.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna go wait for Maggie as I sit. I'm gonna go sit in a corner.
Okay.
Can I ask who wins, me or Maggie? Or Alan or Maggie?
Go ahead
in a
and
race?
roll athletics.
All right.
Jess, you tell me what you think Maggie has to athletics.
I don't know if Maggie can get tired.
All right. So what do you think?
I don't know. Give her a +4.
+4. Okay. Did you beat a 6?
I got a dirty 20.
Yeah. So Alan definitely wins. And picks up the meat, and Maggie's like sitting, like tail thwapping.
And I go up, and I toss it up in the air.
Maggie leaps with like insane force, like fully off the ground to get it, and then vanishes, and then comes back down on the ground.
Go Maggie, go Maggie, go Maggie! Ah! And I think Alan will see Ben waiting for some Maggie time and like say it was so fun, we'll race again, okay? Alright, fist bump.
Like pats her head onto your hand.
Nice. Alright. And kind of wave at Ben and walk off down the hall, probably up to the top deck for some alone time past the evening before bed.
Alright. Ben Mackie walks back up to Ellison, and you see that like she ate the meat, but now it's like just on the ground. Like it did not actually go through her in any capacity. She walks up to Ellison and kind of like nuzzles against his leg.
I know, I'm sorry. You miss eating, huh? Yeah. I know. I'm working on it, okay? What would you like to say to my dog, Ben?
Ben just kind of gets up and walks over and gives Maggie a pat and says, not much, just want to appreciate that you stick by Ellison's side, and then just pat down dog. And you can kind of see that.
Insight check.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
What?
29.
29, yeah. So you can see that as Ben is kind of like patting Maggie and kind of like looking at Maggie, but also past, that it's just this feeling of aloneness and also missing. Longing? I don't know what the word for missing is. Ben clearly misses his dog. and it's just kind of like genuinely happy that someone on the ship has a companion, because he understands what it's like to be not have theirs.
You know, she's a pretty special dog.
Yeah. She's magical, as I can see, which I'm not used to.
Kind of like covers her ears. It's not really
Oh.
magic. She's a ghost.
Oh, like unalive?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
What I mean to say is, our best friends usually find a way of sticking by us. So, don't worry about your dog.
Are you a mind reader? As well as an oracle?
No, you said you had a dog, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
okay, I wasn't making that up.
Oh, yeah, completely forgot about that. Yeah, no, my apologies. Sometimes words come out of my mouth. And
yeah, no, you had me convinced I was a mind reader then, nope.
No, yeah. Just, all right, yeah.
Golden hair like a sun. She's called Sunshine,
yeah,
right?
Wow, you really listen. I appreciate that.
You told me 5 minutes ago, Ben.
Have you ever talked to Alan?
Yes, I have talked to Alan before. Yep.
Alan, last time I tried to have a conversation with Alan, it was like a mile a minute of words. Sometimes I asked about a specific thing, and they just going.
Yeah, pretty great. Yep.
Yeah. So 5 minutes can be a long time in terms of conversations.
Right. Okay.
Ellison, you feel something wet on your hand.
Oh.
Licking the hand that's still over her ears.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. She's fine. I'll leave you two alone.
Oh,
Send her back now, because if I fall over, I kind of need her.
Oh, I'm done. I just, one thing. I'm good. I lean in. Ellison, does Maggie not know that they're like, No, I didn't. I wasn't gonna say it. I just,
Well, no, she knows. It's just a sensitive subject.
Oh no, completely understand. I would not want to dredge up any wounds for dearest Maggie.
No.
Follow-up question.
Yep.
Are you friends with a lot of unalivants?
What?
Like ghosts. Are you friends with a lot of ghosts?
Nope. Never met one.
And I think at that, Ben kind of takes this new worldview, and a little bit of confusion of Ellison, and just all right, you have a good night then.
You have a good evening, man.
I'll talk to you later. Yeah.
All right. You're pretty weird, you know that?
You too, but
thank you.
I wasn't gonna
I've been told I've been creepy before. This is.
Oh.
Real. Do you find me creepy?
All right. No, why would I think that? I mean,
don't know.
I think you're quite cool. You can do a lot of things
That's
that I can't.
Too. No, that's a new one too. Okay. A lot of new describing words for Ellison to say. You have a good night, Ben.
Too. It's just
and as Ben walks away, Maggie kind of hands on Ellison's shoulders, like, we need to go to bed, please. We need to go to bed, please. Yeah. Anyone else have anything that they want to do before they go to bed?
I would love to, after a little while, go find Mitski.
Absolutely. Mitski, are you still in the greenhouse?
Still in the greenhouse.
I'll kind of linger in the doorway and knock on it very lightly.
Yes.
Sorry to intrude. I just wanted to make sure you're all right. It was sort of a difficult day.
No worries, Captain. I know that Ben and I fucking hate each other, but that doesn't mean that I won't be able to work with him.
Only speaking of the discussion, you know, just you seemed like maybe you were having a little of a hard time on the planet, and I just wanted to check in. Make sure you're feeling all right. It was a lot.
We're all having a hard time.
Sure.
Like, I can't imagine how this is for you.
You know, it's like deja vu. But just because everyone's having a hard time doesn't mean you also can't be. I mean, if you don't want to talk about it, by all means. I just wanted to make sure that you know that you can, if you would like to.
With all due respect, I'll be fine.
I'm sure you will be.
Thank you, Captain.
Yeah. I'm gonna go. If you need anything, you let me know. I'm gonna very awkwardly backs out of the room.
Incredible. Anything else? All right, you know what time it is. Wisdom saving throws from everyone.
But get your +3.
If you're in Andromeda's room.
17.
Dirty 20.
Anyone lower than a 17? Alan, what'd you get?
9.
9.
Aw.
Anyone lower than a 9?
Can I roll for Maggie?
You absolutely can. I think Maggie's just gonna get the straight +3 from
I don't think Maggie has
Andromeda.
a plus modifier whatsoever
No.
for wisdom. Oh, that's a natural 1!
Incredible.
Oh,
No.
shit.
Allison, at like some ungodly hour of the evening, you were waking up to Maggie
Oh. Doing the little paw.
rolling over on the bed.
You're just gonna wake her up and be like, hey. Girls again. No. They mean squirrels. Okay.
We'll kind of like put her head on your leg.
It is bad.
And just kind of like stares like wistfully out instead of going back to sleep. This is your fault, Jess. You asked to roll. Don't look at me like that.
Can't have to go into the bad nightmare.
I threw up.
And the next day dawns. Ellison, you wake up, vision back to normal. Please roll me 2d12.
2d12.
Yes, 1 for your health, 1 for your vision.
Oh, nice. 8 and then a 6.
All right, an 8. Today is an okay day. You don't feel terrible, you don't feel good. You'll take it. And no vision this morning.
Is none blind?
Oh no. Like he doesn't have like
can't
like
see.
metaphorical vision. No, his like sight is back to normal.
Dang. That's rough.
Could you imagine if that was how I was like, hey, yeah, Jess, you know, you're feeling good, you're feeling fine. Can't
Except-
see.
Got
fine.
it.
Happens.
All right, good morning all. You wake up. What's everyone up to?
I think Alan has slid the paper football from last night's game into one of the frames by her bed, maybe on top of the one of Alan and Ellison freaking out in the painting. Just kind of sticking it in the corner there.
Cute. Other things people are up to. Yes.
Make breakfast. Help make breakfast.
Yeah. You walk in, Leora is like, as much as a fire genasi can be, is like a little bit covered in flour with like an apron wrapped around them and like a nice little like baking hat on. You walk in and without a beat they go, "Oh, perfect. Could you please mix this?"
Yep.
And just starts putting you to work,
Okay.
making biscuits in the morning.
Biscuit?
Yes.
Like
biscuits.
Like American biscuits or like
American biscuits? I don't know what non-American biscuits are. What are non-American biscuits?
I just thought it'd be fun if we were having cookies for breakfast. This sounds good to me.
No, like good old Southern home-style biscuits.
Breakfast cookies.
That's fair enough.
Spinach.
Spinach.
Yeah, I don't know what people eat for breakfast. I don't know why I started that sentence. I'm gonna be real. Cream cheese and spinach cookies.
You make the biscuits. Leora makes like waffles and pancakes and sets it all out for people to grab and go as they please. Thanks you profusely for your help and gives you an extra large pancake in return.
I'm gonna position myself at the table so I'm like breaking up the line of sight between Ben and Mitski.
Perfect. You absolutely can.
We sleep in the same room.
Yeah, literally.
I'm doing what I can, babe.
It's you guys and Burke, right?
Yeah.
Oh, is Burke in there? I didn't really. That's
I
so
think
funny.
so. Wait, let me look.
It's me, Ben, Leora, and Burke, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's awkward.
That's so funny. That's so bad. I don't think. Does anyone in that room talk?
I think Burke like sleep talks. I think that's it.
No one talks.
No one talks. Not a singular person.
No one talks.
You could feel the tension with a spoon. You could cut the tension with a spoon walking into there. Yeah.
At some point, Ellison and Leora will turn to you as you guys are kind of like cleaning up the kitchen and waiting for people to get out. And say, "Can I ask you a question about your dog?"
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I talk to her?
Oh my god.
No,
Yes,
no. I mean, like, I can talk to animals. Can I talk to her if I did that?
I've never had that ability, so I don't know.
Well, do you want me to try?
That would be cool. Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything you'd want me to say?
I mean, she's not like technically alive, so I don't know if it would work.
I mean, it's a first level spell. It's not going to kill me.
It's not gonna kill you. Don't kill yourself.
No, it was a joke. It was a bad joke. Bad joke. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Realized probably shouldn't joke about that after yesterday's conversation.
Yeah, no, magic kills people.
Yeah, not this magic though. This just lets me talk to animals.
That is great. Good for you. You're very, very lucky. Sure.
I can try?
Yeah.
Okay. Odd or even, Jess?
Odd.
Yeah. Sits and has like a 10-minute conversation with Maggie.
Oh my god! What did she say? I'm like enthralled. I'm what?
You just hear Leora just says, and Maggie's like, and the two of them are just talking back and forth.
What's happening? I don't speak dog. What? Does she want to ask me something? Does she need to ask me something?
Yeah, she'd like to ask if you know that she loves you.
I do know that. Does she know that I love her?
The tail starts wagging. That's a yes.
No. Okay. If she needs to know anything else.
Redeeming themselves for the dog nightmares.
They talk for a little bit, Laura.
If Alan's in space.
They turn to you and he goes, she says sorry.
Why?
For everything that happened.
Oh, tell her I'm sorry and it was my fault.
I'm gonna leave that last part out. Lifts up onto the island and like takes a biscuit. Yeah. Okay, and then breakfast is served, and everybody can come and sit or take it and take it somewhere else.
I take coffee and go to the deck.
Wonderful. That means I can stay. Ben can do confrontation, but chooses not to.
So valid of him.
Ben's gonna sit and eat, and say, "Hey, Alan. You wanna talk later after breakfast?" I'm not. This isn't like this is actually just talking. Like, I wanna hang, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, we can.
Yeah. Before, we already had. I already did my workout for today. All right. Okay. Yeah. Catch in between workouts or something.
Yeah. That. Cool.
Cool. Just those
hang out.
Yeah.
I think Andromeda also stayed and is just like looking at this conversation and then side-eyes Ellison with this look of what the fuck?
Ellison's like mockingly mimicking them as it.
Oh yeah. Do you wanna come too, Ellison, or
What? No, no. I'm good.
all right. We can talk tomorrow. Do you want some? I can have some Ellison time.
What?
Like hanging out.
Hang. What? Like what? Like.
I don't know. What do you like to do?
I don't know.
I know Alan likes to talk about reports, but we don't have to do that. This is not what I get that every morning before the workout.
I'd love to hear what kind of monsters you've fought before.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I can do that. I'll put it in my schedule, and you can see just Ben takes out a notepad, and very clearly you can see like there's like 6 things on it. 2 of them are working out.
Awesome. You know what? My diary is wide open, so you just jot me down anytime.
Yeah. All right. Tomorrow at I don't know 3rd level of dark.
Let me think about it. Yeah, that should be good. Yeah.
All right. Cool. Yeah, I got you.
You have to fit me in after talk to Andromeda about
Chokes on the coffee.
what are we talking about tomorrow? Like Rooty engines.
Right. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That penciled in the calendar I totally brought to
Great.
Yeah,
space.
no, wonderful.
Cool.
It's a lot of. That's like 2 whole people in a day. You sure you don't want to move me for another day, or like you good?
No, I'm great. Yeah.
Cool, wonderful. I like to I like to think about other people's social batteries and whatnot.
Well, as you can probably tell, I have a lot of that.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
true.
All right, yeah. I can't really. I have to ask. I can't really quite tell these things, so a lot of. I don't infer much.
I'll let you know, Ben. But thank you
All
for
right,
being considerate.
wonderful. Yeah, no worries. It's something I picked up with my wife. Yeah.
Your wife? I didn't know you were married.
And you can just see Ben just kind of holds up his left hand, and you do see a band. It's like yeah, well, yeah, well, it's complicated. I am no longer technically married.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I've made peace with the passings of life. It happens.
Hey, insight check as someone who also maybe understands what's happening here.
Can they insight check, CJ?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go
I'm
for
insight
it.
checking for deep sadness.
Like a deep sadness check.
Deep sadness check.
Deep-seated. I got a 26.
Oh yeah, so you can completely understand that within the words that Ben is speaking, you can tell that there is a deep sadness, but the thing that sticks out to you is that if not more than the deep sadness, there is a rage in those words.
I think Andromeda kind of just like nods and very casually like switches the hand that they're holding their coffee with to the left hand so you can see also wearing a wedding band and kind of just like gives you a nod.
Yeah. And he at that point kind of just like gets up, takes a biscuit, and says, "See you later, Alan."
Alan has been stacking all the biscuits into a little pyramid to avoid making eye contact. I'm like, okay, sounds good. See you soon.
Yeah. And as Ben's leaving, he says, "I hope your circumstances are a lot more kinder than mine, Andromeda." And he just
I'd imagine, but thank you.
he heads out.
I've never been married. Just in case. I just didn't. Sorry. I just felt like I should say that.
Andromeda kind of just like blinks for a second and then stands very abruptly and is like, I'm actually, I'm gonna, if you need me, I'm gonna sit in the crow's nest for a while, I think, just to...
Sure.
Yeah. And goes.
I've also
And I do go to
never
the
been
crow's
married. Isn't that crazy?
Okay, good. Yeah.
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 It's just not enough marriage these days.
Well, do you think every time these awkward conversations happen, I have to stay? Can I go? Do I have... Am I allowed
No,
to
Lauren,
leave?
you
Is
can
that
go.
rude?
It's not. You can. It's.
Okay. It's like, I don't have anything to contribute. I've met like 7 people in my entire life, basically. So I'm not good at this.
Well, you don't have to contribute anything to your presence to be valid and wanted. Okay. If you'd rather
Okay.
not be here, then you can go. Your time is your own.
Okay, great. Thank you. Okay, and like gives Maggie a pat on the head and then like, all right, sounds good. See you later. Bye.
Bye.
Darts out of the room.
I look down at Maggie. Do you think we've made any weirder people than we have already? Because
Wags her tail.
yeah, I don't need no magic to understand you. We understand you this time.
Mitski, you have kind of taken your coffee and sat on the deck. And Lorelai walks up with like a mug in hand and like a biscuit. Can I sit with you?
Yeah.
Kind of like sits down. How are you?
Loaded question right now.
Yeah. You can lie. I won't ask for follow-up if that'll make you feel better.
Noted.
Doing
Did you
good,
want to
doing
ask me
good.
something?
Glad to hear it. You guys were talking at dinner last night about the Castellan thing.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know what they were like.
I apologize. I don't know. I only showed Burke the pictures of the only remaining people that...
I don't need to see them.
No. I'm sorry that I just put them out there, so... They were beautiful. This particular people worshipped Etris. Some antlered, some with hair like leaves, blooming in different stages. They opened their homes to anyone and were a very familial community.
That's kind of like us. I grew up on a ship. And, you can't not grow up out in the void without being welcoming to what you might meet. Wish I had cool hair, though. It'd be fun.
As a reminder, did the Castellans also have tattoos that, like... No, yeah. You have those cool tattoos.
Yeah. They're kind of neat. They kind of like dip a shoulder down and you see kind of stars twinkling.
I will kind of bring my fingers up to their shoulder as they have pulled their shirt aside and just stop before I am touching their skin, just kind of asking non-verbally if it's fine to touch.
You nod.
And then I am just tracing the lengths of the different swirls and circles. And I fully know how essential this is, but I'm just doing whatever I want.
They kind of stare down at your hand for a moment. I'm gonna clear their throat for a second. Oh. I'm really glad you're on this expedition.
Why? I mean, I valuable research I have done, but why is that?
I wouldn't have wanted to learn it from anyone else.
Well, I'm not Castorian.
I'll forgive you.
Why the last planet made me particularly uncomfortable, but I've said this to Allison before. It's I suppose for someone that prides herself in knowing a lot of things, going into a place and foolishly expecting for something to be familiar. Ego killer.
Oh. They like start holding their hand out to you. Can just for a moment, can I? And they like place their hand in yours, and for this like blue kind of arcane energy swirls between the two of you. And for the next hour, you have expertise in history.
In history?
Yes. Maybe.
Did they tell me? Do I feel that? Like, do I know what they just did?
You can feel like something in your brain just like clicks a little differently. You don't have to know everything, but that might help you know some things. Kind of like their hand lingers a little bit, and then they like pick up their mug again, take another sip.
Thanks, Lorelai.
Yeah. I gotta go draw a map of nothing, so I'll see you around.
Bitsky says out loud, do I want to say this right now, or should I say it when it's like more appropriate?
They kind of like look around like, you're talking at me. He's like, what?
I just don't know how much of a power dynamic we have right now, because I would fully kiss you right now. But that's only if you're comfortable. You're extremely attractive.
Thank you. I grew my body myself.
So impressive.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Sound mind. This is okay.
Consent enthusiastically.
Great, and then we make out on the deck.
Yeah.
What a fast evolution of a ship. Went from
Susie,
like,
I've been
ooh,
shipping this
maybe
for like 3 episodes now.
to yeah, this is real now.
Afterwards, just kind of like shakes your hand and wordlessly walks away.
That's my advice.
As they're doing that, I'm like, are we shaking hands? Okay. I'll see you later.
Wow, I can't believe the NPC with a -2 to charisma got to make out with Mitski.
That is not what I would have expected.
A +4 charisma person.
It balances
Together,
out.
you make a 4. Right.
Oh, so cute. Okay. I'm a little flustered. I think that's a great place to take a break. Don't change that Twitch channel. We'll be back in about 10 minutes to see who else makes out at the rest of the session.
I don't think anyone.
All of us?
Maybe. Bye. welcome back. Hope you had a good break. Hope you hydrated, grabbed a snack, and if you didn't, it's never too late to do so. We are going to pick back up with Andromeda in the crow's nest. Go ahead and make me a perception check, please.
Okay. Wait, I'm gonna use a different d20. This one's failing me. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's a natural one.
A natural one. Talk to me about what
can I guess actually what you're gonna say?
Yes. Yeah.
Is it dark?
No, actually. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, it's dark.
Oh.
Talk to me about what Andromeda's kind of feeling, going through right
now. I think Andromeda is sort of just like caught in between these two feelings of like extreme deja vu and the anxiety that is constantly lurking underneath that, and like the calm before the storm in it. Like it's this weird mixture of being on edge and being incredibly calm, and it's just kind of like standing in the crow's nest, just scanning, waiting for the other shoe to drop, waiting for something to come up, questioning whether they should be here. A whole midlife crisis is happening in the crow's nest, but very silently.
Absolutely. And I was gonna give you something, but you rolled a natural one. So, anyone else? What do you think?
Can Alan actually really quickly run up to find Andromeda before going to hang out with Ben?
Absolutely.
Alan's just gonna kind of like run up, pop their head through. I don't think they can like actually fit into the crow's nest because their shoulders are too big. So I think just kind of pops their head up through the little porthole.
Oh shit! Sorry, I didn't hear you coming up the.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I can come back if you're having.
No, you're good. What?
Okay,
yeah. What's up?
I just really quick. I'm not good at this, so like I'm just gonna talk, and then if you want to say anything after, that's cool. But like I just need to get through this.
Okay.
I know being back here is probably really hard for you, and you don't really remember what happened the first time. But I know what it's like to have days missing. My first mission, I lost like 3 days, and I don't remember what happened, and so I know what that's like. And so if you ever need anybody to talk to about that with, I'm here, and I'm here to help. So let me know. I just wanted you to know that you're not alone. I've read a lot of books where people in power can sometimes feel like they're alone because they're the one making all the calls and stuff, and I know you're the captain. I don't want you to feel like that. So if you need to talk about anything, I'm here. I'm not good at it, but I'll do my best. Okay, you can talk now.
Thank you. That's very kind. It's a lot. Thank you, Alan. That's very kind of you. I assure you I am as fine as I can be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm here if you need me, or I mean, I think any of us probably. I don't know. Everybody's acting really weird today. Like, I don't know if they all had like a fight and I just didn't see it, or like if this is fighting. I don't know. Family dynamics and stuff are weird, I suppose. But I'm here if you need to talk about anything. So.
Are you all right? Do you want to talk about anything?
No, I'm
good.
It's
been a lot.
Thank
been a lot. And
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. You're really cool, and I'm glad you're my captain. Kind of like shoves her arm through to like give a little salute. I'm
kind of like does one back.
Cool. I'm gonna go hang out with Ben now because Ben wanted to hang out, and that's right. Cool. That's a new thing, people to be like, hey, come over, hang out. So I'm excited about that.
I hope you have fun.
You're
welcome to hang out with me anytime you would like to.
Really?
Yeah. Going forward, you kind of just have the the go ahead. So
Cool. Okay. Okay, goodbye. And like climbs down a little bit, scurries
Hi,
down.
Alan.
With this renewed trust that Alan has, go ahead and make me another perception.
Okay. If I can do better. Oh yeah, that's a 17.
Cool. You look out into the darkness and you see another planet in the direction that you've been heading in. At the pace that you're at, it seems like you'll kind of get there maybe this afternoon, this evening.
Or I'll kind of like peek over the edge of the crow's nest. Do I see Lorelai anywhere?
Yes, very quickly walking away from Mitsuki.
Can I, like, insight check that?
Absolutely.
Great. Oh, it's terrible. 13.
I did roll badly, but let me just double check what their their deception is. Give me 1 second.
You're so good.
Yeah, it's a -2. Looks a little flustered. Looks a little has a little bit of lipstick on their face.
I think Andromeda like goes to shout, processes what's happening, kind of sits back. It's like I'm gonna wait, and just waits for like them to leave and anybody else to come up on the deck. Not getting in the middle of that one.
Is anybody else on the deck? I mean, Mitsuki's on the deck.
Oh, I want to go talk to the good Cap.
Okay, cool. So Ben
I don't know
kind of comes
at
out.
what time I told Alan we were hanging out, but I'll get to Alan soon. And I walk up and I say, "Hey, Cap, can I see the planet?"
I've probably climbed down at this point. I'll point it out. Hey, I think we're gonna reach a planet in a few hours. I'm gonna go tell the others as well. But hi, sorry, did you need something? I sort of just jumped into business.
No, you're so fine. It's like we're on like a business trip. You can do that. I can actually. You do that. I'll come back. I'm gonna talk to Alan real quick.
All right. Yeah. Very much looking forward to. So you do that, and then you find me.
Should I postpone my hangout time with Alan, like because of the planet?
No. We've got a few hours. You do that.
Okay. I'm also gonna come talk to you, not in like a bad way or anything.
That's fine. Yeah.
I like to preface that.
Tell the others, and then I'll be back here whenever you're done. So.
Alrighty. All right. 10-4. Then
break.
Does a salute.
Oh my god, Andromeda has not been saluted in like over a year, and it's very weird. Yeah, I'm just gonna go. Probably fine. I'm like really trying to avoid Lorelai and Mitsuki at this moment, so I guess I'll go try to find Ellison, because I'm assuming Ben will tell Alan.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Ellison, I need you to go ahead and make me a perception check.
Hey, I don't like that tone of voice. That's a lot. $22.
So from the kitchen, you hear kind of like the sound of like something being like nudged. And walking out of the kitchen, you see this dog with like blue-black fur walking in your direction.
I've never seen this dog, right?
Correct. You've never seen this dog. It's like a pit bull. Yeah.
Oh, hey. They bend down. Can I like? Is this a person? Is this a fucking person?
Go ahead and make me just like an insight check.
25.
You see a little hint of blue flame in the eye. This is Leo.
Right. So I like bend down. Oh, that's a person. Hi. What are you doing? Sorry, I whistled at you. I didn't know. Hi. What are you doing? Okay. Yep. What you want? Why?
Kind of like looks around trying to find Maggie.
Okay. I just kind of like click my fingers and see.
And the two will go off and start playing with each other.
Right, so the cook would rather turn into a dog and play with my dog and talk to me. And that sums up about any of my friendships. I'm gonna...
Brutal.
And at this point, Andromeda, you walk up.
Oh, hey. Can you turn
Hi,
into a dog? Can I just
What?
preface that? You can't... You turn into dogs.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, good to know. What can I do for
Can
you?
you turn into a dog?
I don't know. I've never tried.
Fair enough. Are you okay? Is everything good? An
Yes.
odd energy to walk into.
Sorry, it's been a weird day. Yeah.
It has, no worries. I just came to let you know there's a planet. It'll take a few hours, but yeah.
Okay. Are you stopping?
Yeah.
Can I help? Do you need anything to prepare?
I don't think so. I'm gonna go back up to the helm. There's sort of a lot happening on the ship at the moment. I'm getting a
Like
lot of
what?
salutes. I think Lorelai and Mitsuki, there might be like a thing happening.
Well,
It's
the
just
first
kind of
thing
a
is
lot.
because you're the captain. You're not a
Yeah,
captain
but like,
like civil.
it hasn't been a precedent. We've been together for like what 11 days or something like that, and not once has
Everyone
anyone
just
saluted
decided
to me.
to salute. Right.
Yeah, and then everyone at once was like, it was just sort of an odd.
Is there a different
weird.
formal gesture you'd like us to use?
I mean,
I could give you
it's
a
fine.
finger gun, or
Sure, you know what? Yeah, that's perfectly acceptable and fine. Just kind of a weird energy on the ship.
everyone's really weird, actually.
Yeah,
Ben's super weird.
yeah, they just like came up to me and said, "I'm gonna talk to you, but not right now. But I'll come find you later. But I'm gonna go hang out with Alan." And I
I
said,
mean, Alan's fucking weird as well. Like, I know, like, it's that kind of like. I don't know,
"Yeah." I
probably-
mean, it was very sweet. Got a whole like monologue about like if I need to talk to anyone. It was very nice. It's just kind of a lot of energy in many different directions out of nowhere. A lot.
You weird, Andromeda?
What?
You
In
weird?
what regard?
I don't know.
I mean, I think you don't go through the things that I've gone through without coming out the other side a little odd.
Cool. Get ready to
Yeah.
find out more. You don't need anything? I'm gonna find Mitsuki and figure out what the bug that was, because that sounds
Good luck with that. I'll be at the helm of trying to avoid any more salutes, I guess.
Bye.
Yep, okay. I go.
Okay. Ben, you find Alan. Ellison, you find Mitsuki.
Yeah. I say,
These conversations could play out, or we could just say they happen. It's up to y'all.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm literally just telling Alan two things. One, like, I don't know, an hour until hangout, and two, plan it soon.
Okay. Our planet.
Yeah. We're gonna get some good vibes in before we get some probable bad vibes in.
Do I need to bring anything to a hangout?
What do you normally do in your spare time? All right, then no. I feel I'll bring the puzzles.
Okay, I haven't done a puzzle before.
All right. Oh, wonderful. Fresh eyes on a puzzle that's kicking my ass. All right.
Okay. Yeah, are we meeting in at your place? Your room?
Sure.
Okay.
That's where the puzzle is.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah,
I'll
all right. Thank
see
you.
you there.
See you soon.
Goodbye.
I just want to roll an insight check just to see if I can figure out what happens.
On Mitsuki?
Is that okay?
Is that a yes?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay.
It is 19.
You can roll against it if you'd like. Joe, you can do deception or persuasion, or just give an answer.
I have my off-stream, on-stream reason for my lipstick being off is I'm eating, but I think Mitsuki is like clearly doesn't have like this much lipstick on her bottom lip of her mouth.
Hey, you've been busy?
Yeah.
See that? There's a planet upcoming, so get your last makeout sessions in, and I'll see you in 2 hours. All right, bye.
The party is
Thanks,
not
Allison.
holding back.
All right, yeah. So you guys have a couple of to get ready. If there's anything people want to do before we make landfall.
I'd like to have a sad conversation with Andromeda.
Please, sad conversation away.
Yeah, I come back to the place in which Andromeda is, and I take a seat, and I just What's up,
Welcome
Captain?
back. Are you all right? That was a heavy sigh. I mean, it's been a weird day. I don't fault you, but
Oh no, the sigh it's a general sigh. Sometimes, the weight of being in space and going to unknown planets can kind of get to you.
yeah, I get that.
So,
How was your hangout? Go well?
Oh, we haven't had it yet. I
Oh.
told Alan. Yeah, no, I told Alan that we're gonna do a puzzle together, have some fun before we go to the potentially dangerous planet.
Nice.
Yeah. I like to balance my days out best I can. Could be my last. But that's more of like.
Nope.
No, I mean yeah. I'm not planning to die. Let me preface that.
Good. Okay.
Uh,
Did you need something? What can I do
Yeah.
for you?
And you can just see like Ben kind of like touching a lot of himself, kind of like nervously a little bit, and he says, what do you know about me, Captain? You ever heard the rumors?
I mean, I've, heard certain things, but if anyone understands the cruelty and inaccuracies of rumors, it's me, so I don't pay them much mind.
Fair. Which one what you might have heard about me? If it was the unkillable one, that one is true, I will say.
It wasn't, but now I'm very intrigued.
That
No,
I'll tell you later.
Okay. Something to do with a village.
Thought so. Likewise, I've heard a very similar tale about you.
Yes, the certain papers certainly like to use that one when they don't have enough to fill headlines, so not quite surprised.
Yeah, I didn't really believe it. It was like a whole thing. It was like the first conversation I had with Mitski. They said they accused me of the whole, village murder thing, and I was like, well, if you believe that, then I would believe that you believe the Andromeda thing, and it was a whole thing. And I don't think they believe either of those things. They seem like the type to just kind of blow smoke into the fire,
Sure. Yeah.
But I actually that actually is why I wanted to talk to you. Out of all the people on this ship, you'd figured you'd probably be the one with the most similar experience. Would you care to know what actually happened that day? You don't have to share
Only
yours. This isn't like an exchange thing. I just
Sure.
like to ask before I talk about bad topics.
Only if it's a story you would like to tell. Please don't feel obligated to do so.
No. My Dr. Ripley says it's good to share.
Sorry, I froze for a
experiences.
minute, so I don't know
Oh,
what you
you're
said.
fine. No, yeah, you said like only if that's what you share, and then he sighed, and then he said Dr. Ripley, my therapist, says it's good to share these things when possible.
Your therapist and I have the same last name, and it really threw me.
Oh no! Dang, I'll pick a new name because I like
Like,
Alex,
hello?
I think. Someone give me a name.
Dr. Reed.
Dr. Reed? Yeah, my therapist, Dr. Reed, says it's good to share painful things in increments. If you don't know, I'm from Vaganus. I was just looking at this. Home to Soy World now?
Heard of Soy World.
Yeah, it's... I got thoughts on Soy World, but...
I'd love to hear them sometime.
Just... It actually pertains to this. I grew up on Vaganus, planet, bountiful sector. It was cool. It was nice, as hunting, fishing, planting, farming, all the things that kids do growing up. But sometimes bad people do bad things, and you don't have a home anymore. And as time went on, people like me and my friends and family started getting pushed out by Mayhem Corp. And one thing led to another, and we all needed to leave. I had to cough. My wife put her life on the line to make sure we all got out. And that's how the rumor kind of starts, When you help a whole village escape and you don't let anybody know about it, people make up their interpretations, and you get rumors like killing an entire village. They're all good though. Lots of them live in the town that I come from now. I try to live there, teach them what they can do, teach the kids, survival courses and whatnot. It's people figure out what to do with their lives when they lose everything, and that's something that I respect about people. They're tenacious. We make do. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like maybe you can relate, and if you can't, that's good. Actually.
No, I relate. Andromeda kind of like pulls up a chair and says, I'm sorry to hear about your wife. Can I ask what her name was?
I literally had it. Let me literally just look. It's literally right here.
Andromeda Ripley.
Yeah.
Andromeda Ripley. No.
How the plot thickens.
That's so awful. How do I not have this anywhere? All right. Weird. I just don't see it.
Rhonda.
Rhonda? That is a bad name.
I thought it was Sophia, but maybe I'm making...
I'm cool with that. It wasn't Sophia, but I don't see it anywhere. So it's Sophia now.
Incredible
Rock
energy in the studio today.
It's Sophia.
If there's one thing I understand, it's wives with
It was Olivia, but it's Sophia now.
Fuck,
It's fine.
damn. God.
Sophia Olivia.
Olivia.
Hyphenated name. Sophia is a nickname. Yeah, if there's one thing I understand, it's wives who do good things that leave you behind. So
It's I only do my best to live as she would. I'm just a guy, if I'm being honest. But she was more than that. She was my everything, and it's tough, but we make do.
well, I'm sorry for your loss. It's unimaginable.
And I think Ben just kind of like wordlessly puts a hand, like you can see that he's on his knees, and he just kind of puts his hand out, opens it, like not expecting you to take it, but if you wanted to.
I like give it a very quick squeeze and then drop it a moment later.
Says, you ever want to do puzzles? I got a 1,000-piece one that I'm about to have Alan help me with. But you ever want to not have to talk about something sad? We can just sit in silence. I like to do my puzzles and my cubes. It's keeps the mind busy, especially when everything is so dark. Literally,
Sure. Yeah.
Gestures out.
God, it's so dark. I forgot how dark it was.
Dark. Oh my god! Every time. Sometimes this is gonna sound really wild. Sometimes I just wish there was like, I don't wish there was like a monster or something, but sometimes I just wish like something would be like, oh, I'm here to like, if I was being haunted by something in space, I might actually not be that upset, because then I'm like, could maybe make friends with it, and then I'd have something other than the darkness. It gets to be so lonely out here, and I'm sick of it.
Right, yeah, well, careful what you wish for. Something
Oh,
might...
you know what? I do not wish to be haunted. Never mind. But I do. I mean, like, I think all ghosts might be the same. Hopefully not. It's not as if we live in a horror movie or anything.
Not at all. All evidence to the contrary.
We're a horror D&D campaign. No.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. Who would do that?
Oh, weird. Yeah, no.
But thank you, and I hope you know if you ever need anything, I'm here as well.
Of course. And he gets up and he leaves, and he turns back and he says, how do you feel when you're steering the ship, Cap?
Oh, it's like the closest I think I've come to peace in a year, so something like it, I suppose. But enjoy your puzzle.
I'm gonna try. You can see like determination in his eyes. He's just gonna he's gonna go do the puzzle with Alan for as long as until we have to do actual work.
Both of you make me intelligence checks.
Oh, I don't like it.
For the puzzle,
not Andromeda, Alan.
Okay.
Oh, that
more
never
sense.
mind.
I got scared.
Ayo, 18.
9.
Alan is really good at handing you pieces, Ben, and you're really good at finding where they go.
Yeah, no, this is all I needed.
And you're about maybe like 60% of the way done with the puzzle?
Oh man, this is wonderful. Alan, you're so good at puzzles.
I didn't know. This is really cool. Thank you for teaching me how to do puzzles.
No, thank you for being here. God, I've been struggling with this puzzle for days. Oh the gods.
If you ever want to do more puzzles, I think I like them.
Yeah,
They're
now I
fun.
got more. You had to bring something on this trip.
Okay. I'll do puzzles.
We just gotta keep doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Cute. Eventually you begin to get closer and closer to this planet. Everybody make me a perception check, as you do.
16.
12.
28.
Hell yeah.
21.
Hell yeah.
I rolled a 5, but I got a 16.
Cute. All right. So everybody can see. This planet seems kind of like gray and dreary. There's like this thick, misty gray fog kind of surrounding it. As again, it's not a perfectly round planet. Like none of these planets are perfectly round. It's kind of like jagged and oddly shaped. Anybody who got above a 20, you can kind of see a little bit past the fog. Seems to be mostly plants and mostly dead ones. That's kind of what you get. And Andromeda, you steer the ship to land.
Oh yeah.
You kind of tether the boat to the planet as best as you can. And you're set to head off as soon as you want.
We all ready?
Yep, let's go kill some stuff.
Mitsuki has less lipstick on than she did 2 hours ago.
Andromeda's not making eye contact with Mitsuki.
Ellison just has a shit-eating grin on his face.
Ben looks very accomplished right now.
And as you all step onto the planet, would everybody please make me a Constitution saving throw?
Oh my god.
Why do
You know I
hate
can't
us?
do those.
What if we unionize and don't?
I know. Okay.
That's a 3.
Oh,
Jesus.
17.
Also
3.
got a 17.
20.
Anybody
9.
get lower than a 3?
Oh, thank God.
Ellison, roll me a d8.
No,
Leave Ellison alone.
Can I
You
not?
leave that Victorian orphan.
Could someone else be bad at Constitution?
Listen, everyone else is really good at wisdom. A 2. You step onto this planet, Ellison,
Yeah.
and immediately there is like a chill that kind of passes through your entire body. You start to shiver a little bit, and you're very cold, and you have disadvantage on con save. For
You're
the
killing him.
foreseeable future.
I'm gonna die!
Hey,
Just tries to like, his shoulders just go up to his ears. He's like, great.
I think Alan will see this and just kind of like take off their big duster and just kind of like put it over Ellison a little bit.
Oh, thanks.
Are we still doing the buddy system? It didn't work great last time, but are we trying again?
Yes.
It didn't work great because you threw yourself into a painting. Trying to save my
You
ass.
did it first. So,
I did not know on purpose.
well,
Do
don't
we
do that.
are we all noticing Allison's like
He's shivering like crazy.
I was gonna say,
Shivering,
unless he's
okay.
trying to hide it, then yeah.
okay.
I hope
Um,
Ellison.
Just looking over Ellison, Mitsuki is going to let's see. She basically like she takes like a kind of expensive looking like fur that she just kind of has. She puts it like on Allison's like shoulders, and then it like kind of magically evaporates onto Ellison, and you now have Bear's Endurance, so you have advantage on Constitution checks and 2d6 temporary hit points for an hour.
Oh, that's so nice.
Oh yeah, don't forget. Well, I guess Ellison will just take those 2d6 hit points. Alan and Andromeda roll for your 10 hit points from sleep in the home comforts room.
What is it again? Is it a 6 or an 8?
I think it's a D8, but let me double check. I should have checked before I opened my mouth. It is a D6.
I rolled a 6. I'm at 116.
I rolled a 5.
All right.
Ellison watches the fur disappear and is like, look, I can rock a fur coat. You know I can. But thank you.
Ahead of you, you see death and decay and trees that are light gray in color and brittle and bare. You see brown grass. There's some fields kind of off in every direction that are just brown and shriveled and dead. And there's a path leading forward.
How much more dead is this planet than the last one?
Considerably more.
That sucks so bad. If we keep, I know it's the dead zone, but like, can't we have like at least one alive-ish planet? I miss green grass.
Just yesterday, you were saying you didn't want to run into anything alive. God forbid a person. And now you want everything to be alive.
I have a lot of complicated feelings about living and death, mostly when it comes to plants. And second, mostly when it comes to people.
Well, I'll let you know if I see an alive plant or a dead people.
Yeah, honestly, Ellison, thank you. That would mean a lot to me. You're very perceptive, and I love that about you.
Okay.
Shall we?
Yep.
Cool.
You start walking. You can kind of see off in the distance and in either direction some like tattered tents or like the remnants of sleeping bags and bedrolls. People would camp here sometimes. Benjamin, I know that your perception changed. Did your passives change?
I don't know what it was before, but probably.
What is it now?
21.
Okay.
Ellison.
Ellison, you notice as you're walking, about a couple minutes pass, and you see your first sign of life, which is a crow, kind of perched. Stop looking at me like that. Perched on one of the trees, staring directly at you.
Me?
You, specifically.
Can I insight check the crow?
You can certainly try.
Okay.
I would also, I guess, just like investigation, whatever. I want to see how fresh, old, if there's any interference with the tents, the campsite.
Sure, yeah, go ahead and roll investigation. What did you get in your insight, Jess?
32.
32.
Jesus.
Why we asked?
Not a lot going on in this crow's brain.
Okay.
Kind of hard to read,
Okay.
but you get the sense that it is a bird and it is looking at you, and maybe it's hungry.
Okay, so it looks like just a typical. It doesn't look like arcane or.
Just looks like a normal bird.
Maybe we could train it.
Let's have a hand.
Make an animal handling check.
I'm going to have a pet, but pro in every campaign.
I love that for you.
That's not great. But I'm okay. 13. I rolled a 4.
Jeez.
The bird kind of flies a little bit lower on a couple branches down, but doesn't come to you.
Well, there's your first sign of life, Ben.
Huh?
A
Do I
bird.
notice the bird now?
Yes, you notice the bird now.
Hey. Oh,
Is it just looking at me, or is it like looking at everything else?
Now that like you're talking about it, it's kind of looking at you.
Okay.
I'd like to break off a piece of biscuit, and just kind of like put it out.
Sure. Make an animal handling check with advantage. Joe, what did you get on your investigation?
I got a 30.
I love DMing for level 11 characters, actually. Yes, these look old, right? Like it's like hard for you to tell that they even were what they were, but you know, you're a genius, so nothing's really difficult to do. But they look like really dried out and like really a little bit rotted. Yeah, it's been a while.
Are there any personal belongings, anything like that, anything of note that that's just like okay.
Like empty of anything besides like the physical things that they were sleeping on or in.
Okay. And is it too old / like tampered with to see? Well, is it too old to see if anything was like tampered or interrupted here?
It looks more natural than it does deliberate.
Okay.
Ben, what did you get on your animal hand?
I got a 19.
A 19. Yeah. The crow will come and sit in your hand. Look at you in the eye.
Hey, little buddy. How the hell are you alive?
It'll like very gently bring its beak down, open its mouth, and like grab the biscuit.
Thank God.
And then fly off.
As it's flying off, just to be safe, can I burn a divine sense while it's still in
Yeah. What does that do again?
I was looking it up. It's okay. I just gotta scroll down to divine sense. Give me a second. It detects the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead, and it also detects the hallow spell or anything that's been consecrated or desecrated.
Nope, nothing.
Thank God.
Nice.
All right. Well,
Oh, I activate my watch also right away.
Oh, yes.
Sick.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you, Raid.
Thank you so much for the raid.
Thank you.
Welcome. We are
Raid.
exploring a petrified forest. So this crow flies off, and you keep walking forward.
I would just like to
Ellison,
say,
yes,
so
yes.
someone pointed out very rightly that not only do I so far have a crow friend in every campaign, if hum counts. So just one more to go.
Hell yeah.
You all keep walking, and this time Ellison and Ben, you both notice in kind of a tree on the other side, another crow and a raven kind of sitting on a branch looking at you guys.
Well, there's got to be some kind of food source here. And as far as I know, like crows and birds like that, I'm not just like omnivores, you know?
Yeah. What do I know about crows and ravens?
Make me a survival.
Yeah.
Survival.
A survival.
Don't make fun of me.
Oh God.
Suddenly something smites
I swear it was reflexive.
No, he'll die.
No, you're so fine.
That is a 19. Wait, 19.
Hold as I Google things about crows versus ravens.
I mean, yeah.
So you would know that ravens are a little bit larger than crows are.
Okay.
But they are both like mostly black. Crows tend to have feathers with like less sheen.
Okay.
And ravens are very uncommon in populated urban areas.
Okay.
While crows tend to exist mostly in like urban areas. And I don't know if this is scientifically accurate, but we're gonna say it is because D&D. You would also know that crows and ravens both are like scavengers, right? So they'll like feed off of like dead things.
Nice. I just kind of say that. Ben just kind of spews out crow and raven facts for some reason.
Okay.
And then just is like, well, it probably means that they're taking advantage of, the dead of the dead zone. However, it's, as we all know, still kind of weird in general. Don't know how long the dead of this part of the dead zone's been dead. Don't really know what's here.
I mean, if we want, I could like run ahead and see if there's anything spooky going on, and then run right back. I'm very fast. I did beat Maggie in a foot race last night. I'm really good at it. I'll be super fast.
I think we can all just check it out together.
Yeah, I think we should stay together.
But thank you for the offer.
You're welcome.
Can I like crouch down near one of these plants? I don't know that I'll be able to figure it out, but just try and gauge like how long these plants have been dead.
Sure, make a nature check.
Okay. Oh, it's bad. That's an 11.
A long time.
Sick.
Probably longer than 100 years, but you can't kind of find it out exactly.
Okay. Cool.
But the two birds are still looking at you from their perch.
Anyone
You've
can
not
speak
seen
with
anything.
animals.
Walking and talking, maybe that's a good sign. If we're different, they won't pay much mind to us, there may be other people that look like us around. Keep going.
Right. I guess we'll just keep going.
You keep walking. The path gets kind of narrower as you continue. It's like overgrown as the branches of the trees on either side start to like bend and twist and reach toward each other. And now everybody notices that kind of around you there's about like maybe 5 crows just kind of watching.
See, this is why I feel like I should double check, because we're making probably a lot of noise. So if I just ran ahead, then we'd know if there was anything spooky, like a bird cult or something. I don't know. There could be.
I mean, Alan, have you considered that if there was a bird cult, that they would, I don't know, sacrifice and eat you?
Well, they'd have to catch me first, and that's unlikely. Okay.
Just in case, Mitsuki's gonna put up see invisibility.
Sure.
I'll just leave it up for an hour.
Cool.
Alan, consider this. You're my buddy, right? If you run ahead, I'm gonna have to go with you, and that's a real bad idea, huh?
True.
I could carry you, but I see your point.
You could, but you may not.
Okay, sounds good.
I would like to cast a spell because apparently I was doubling up, so I'm glad I changed to this. It was in preparation for Maggie, but I would like to cast Speak with Animals.
Sure.
And I say, "Heyo, crows!
you hear kind of a chorus of people must bring to master.
God.
People.
Oh, Ben says that. Damn it. Ben goes, master.
Must bring to master.
Okay.
How smart are crows?
Very.
They're really smart.
Oh yeah, they are very smart. I say, I point to a crow. Hey crow, you. And I guess I'll point to the middle one.
Hi,
Hey, where's your master?
master. It kind of like tilts its head in like the direction of the path that is being followed.
Alrighty. Hey, what's your master look like?
Master. Bird.
Master bird? Your
Big bird.
master is a bird? Your master
Big
is
bird.
a big bird?
Big bird. Master.
How
People.
Very big? Bigger
bird.
than me?
Big bird.
Did big breath.
Interesting. I'm very interested. How long does this last?
I think 10
small
minutes.
Animals, 10 minutes. I say, y'all, let's get your weapons out. As I switch to not bird speech. We're either about to meet a very, very, very big dangerous bird, or a big bird that maybe speaks to people. And if not, I would like to get there before my animal speak runs out. Unless it's a monster, then that's not.
Awesome.
Yeah,
A couple
Well-
of vultures kind of come
more
from
birds. Okay.
deeper into the forest and walk near you. You
Great.
can hear them
Yeah.
kind of communicating with the birds up above, going, "Are you dealing with these people? Yes, bring to master. Big bird, master, humans.
Hey, vulture.
Yes,
How often do people come to this planet?
very rarely. This is a special occasion.
Are you gonna kill us? Are you gonna try and eat us? Is this one of those things?
Not me.
Is your master gonna try and eat us?
Maybe. I don't control him.
I mean, that's very fair. I understand, hierarchical structure. Is there... How much food do y'all have on this planet?
Not a lot.
So the likelihood of us getting eaten is pretty high?
Yeah.
Interesting. How is your master a super big, like, person-sized, like person-sized bird, or are they, like... I can't ask you that. All right.
Human bird. Human bird,
what?
bird, human.
Bird, human.
Human bird.
I'm gonna. Okay. Hey, can you understand? If I'm not speaking like this, can you understand me? Like if I talk to
Yeah.
my friends? Interesting. I speak to my friends. Hey, y'all. They don't have a lot of food here. So if we get attacked, it's one of them nature things. But also, they say person-sized bird. Or bird person. Bird person?
Okay.
So an
I'm gonna be-
Aarakocra or
You know,
something?
that could make sense. But given that we saw a vampire monster, I'm just gonna keep my worldview open today. I've decided to be flexible.
Maybe we can give this bird person something better than our flesh.
Yeah, I promise not to.
Combine
Hey,
resources.
What's the Erder May rate or speed today?
The what?
Like, like the like I'm not gonna believe me, I'm not gonna like shoot the shot, but like
What?
I'll just wait and see.
Okay.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know.
Look, the birds understand common.
Hi.
Watch.
And they
Use
Hi.
the watch.
Hi.
Whisper to your watch. Does the watch comes in our brains, right? So if you like to each of us, then we'll hear what you're saying. But you have to talk really quiet.
Okay. Good to know. I'll keep that in mind.
Okay. I'm still confused, but I'll trust you.
All right, yeah.
right.
Just keep walking.
As you keep walking, like the birds have doubled in number.
This sucks. This sucks so
I
bad.
hate it here, actually.
This is not Pog at all.
This is
and you
sus.
notice this birds are sus.
So
They work for the
sugar-free.
government. As you
They're not
keep
real.
walking, the birds start following you, like following along with
I
you.
love
Okay.
that.
Can I turn Star Striker into Star Striker? Just to be safe.
One of the
Thank
crows
you.
go shiny, 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 shiny.
Oil on me.
I don't know. Do you have oil on you?
I don't know. Let me just kiss this bird. This is not for now, but I'm just.
Okay, you check that. You keep walking, and as you're looking at this like trail that at this point is less of a trail and more of like a tunnel, you start to get kind of dizzy. It looks like it's kind of going on for forever, and it's hard to tell if the birds are really doubling in number or if you're just seeing things as you kind of like look around you and you hear like from a not like the of like the vampire, but like a from a bird.
Yeah.
Like behind you pecking at the ground, and you see two, and then you blink, and then there's only one, and then you blink again and there's three. And it's just like it's strange. It feels disorienting.
How long have we been walking?
Make me a survival check.
Okay. No, that's not. Oh, that's bad. 10.
It could be 5 minutes. It could be 2 hours. You don't know.
I mean, has my spell ran out yet?
Speak with animals? No.
Yeah. This sucks. This sucks so bad. Hey, Vulture.
Hi.
How long we got?
Far walk. Walk far.
Can your master come to us?
No. Stuck.
Stuck.
Stuck. Can't move. One
Why?
place.
What do you mean?
Stuck.
Like, are they injured?
Yes.
Okay. And I just walk a little faster. I pick up the pace.
The vulture kind of picks up pace with you, like waddling next to you. You're like surrounded on all sides by like 4 vultures on each side, like they're escorting you.
I say, apparently the master is stuck, y'all. Injured? Also, I'm not insight checking these birds. I don't know how to say that. It's like, I don't know if these birds are lying. I don't know if animals lie, but...
Jess, did you have something?
Yeah, can I do some kind of inside check? I want to see how the birds are like. Are they reacting to any of us like differently? Or are they like I have Maggie next to me? Are they reacting to the dog differently? Like, or is it just a blanket like people? Like,
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead, make an insight check.
22.
22. You get the sense that they don't even really register a difference between each of you, even like Maggie.
Okay.
Maggie ends up with like a bird on her head, but like not really on her head, just kind of like floating above her, but it looks like the bird's on her head. Yeah, I mean, they kind of just only recognize that you are like human or humanoid enough, and that is what they care about.
Keep going.
You keep walking. Eventually, this twisting, winding, dizzying path kind of empties out into a clearing. And as you get to the clearing, you see about like 100 more birds. Crows, ravens, vultures, all kind of sitting and waiting and looking at you.
I say, bird master. I guess I say in bird.
Your spell has run out.
Damn. That's fine. It's at least been more than 10 minutes. I know that much. Is there any more path?
Nope. What? Just not that you can see. Just kind of clearing and bird.
Can I cast detect magic?
Absolutely.
Nothing invisible.
Thanks.
Nothing invisible. You cast detect magic.
Mm-hmm.
And you get some sort of like innate magic feeling coming from below you.
Do I get any vibe
It's like
on
the
what the
same
school?
kind of feeling that you get from like Ellison and Mitski and Ben. Of
Okay.
like somebody with magic within them.
I will into the watch very quietly to everybody one by one say, I think there might be a magical person in the ground underneath us, getting kind of a weird energy.
Can I investigate like the ground?
It's covered in birds right now. It's really, really hard. So you'd have to make it
Hate
with
it.
disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
5.
Oh,
Yeah, no. You'd have to start shooing birds in order to look.
I'd like to walk away
Okay, you start to walk away.
to see if they stop me. Like, what happens if I turn around and leave?
How far do you just turn around and start walking?
Yeah, I just keep walking. Just,
Sure. Like
Maybe like
10
60
birds
feet.
come and like stand in front of you.
Yep. All right, that's what I figured. All right.
The bird gonna do?
What's important? Sigh. All right. I guess I can't leave. The master is apparently stuck. I guess I'm yelling. I walk back, and the birds don't want me to leave. And I have decided I hate birds.
Oh,
Don't tell them that. That's rude.
No. Hey, they tried to stop me. If they can understand people's speech, I'm gonna let them understand that I am displeased with the way that they are acting.
They can
Couple of
understand
the
people's
birds-
speech?
A couple of
Yeah.
the birds look really sad.
Okay, actually, never mind. I'm sorry. Okay, I just don't want to get eaten, sad birds. But
We're not here to get eaten. We're here to help. Not gonna eat
Yeah,
the people who can
I
help
would
you,
like-
right?
I would like to have. We
Evil
like to
eye
help.
some of the birds.
They kind of all look at each other.
We would like to
Yeah.
maybe help your master. If you just kind of like move or show us the way.
They all start looking around at each other. And you watch as from like off kind of outside of the clearing, this like large raven kind of starts walking, not human sized, just maybe the size of like a dog.
Oh,
Starts
that's still pretty big. That's still pretty
walking in
that's
your
awful.
direction.
That's almost worse, actually.
Yeah.
And has some sort of like necklace around its neck. And the birds that are there
Please
kind of
speak,
like
please speak, please
part
speak.
way.
Please talk.
And it
Please
looks
say
at
it,
you.
Robin.
Alan is gonna like kneel down into a bow and like try just like
How-
be respectful, I guess. Like
I bow to. Are you the bird captain, Big Raven?
You hear this bird say, "What are you doing?"
Oh, thank God. Whew. Okay.
Fully in common.
Okay. Thank God. Whew.
Oh,
That makes
shit.
this easier. I would be scared if I hadn't encountered a vampire last week. Hey, are you the master, bird?
No.
Oh, is your master like? I'm told your master is stuck.
Yes.
Would you?
What are you
like
doing here?
some help? I mean,
How can you
we-
help?
I don't know. I have opposable hands. And...
Remember how we said, Ben, how Mitski was gonna do
Oh,
the talking?
oh yeah, my bad. Go ahead, Betsy.
Super quick question in between lines of dialogue. Am I getting magic from? You said it's wearing like a necklace.
Yeah, you get
Did I
some
miss
sort of like some magic similar to like the sending spell or like the no, like comprehend languages or tongues. Like that.
Gotcha.
That's the
Thank
type of vibe you're getting. Yeah.
Cool.
Mitsuki's just like very much is probably gonna like telepathically just kind of go around to everyone and just be like, I'm negotiating with a bird. Okay, fine, that's whatever. But Mitsuki just sort of steps forward, and this is a raven or a vulture, you said?
A raven.
A raven, okay. How may we address you?
I don't entirely know what you mean.
Do you have a name?
Oh, yeah, it doesn't really translate well though.
I know 10 languages. I don't know. What do you got? Cock. All right. Sorry for my accent. We are here from the Castellan Expanse. We want to research all of the glories that this planet may hold within this unexplored area within the universe, galaxy. And is your master in need of aid? Is there something that we can provide just as potential beneficiaries?
Make a persuasion check.
Blah, 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 18 plus 7. 24, 5.
The bird kind of looks at you, head making like jagged movements, and kind of lands back on you, Mitsuki. Do any of you heal?
Yeah.
What?
Heal.
Heal.
Heal? Did someone heal? Cast healing magic? Oh, can
Yeah,
anyone
I
heal?
can.
Never mind. I understand.
Who's the best at healing?
Points to Ellison.
We'll take him.
Well, with him comes the rest of us, unfortunately.
No,
Can
Why?
you at least
not all of you.
can you take 2 of us with him? Is
Kind of
that
looks
allowed?
back at Mitsuki, and then looks back at Ben and nods.
Oh, all right. I didn't expect it to be me, but okay, yeah, let's go.
No, yes, we can take 2. Him and someone else. I don't care.
Do we want?
I can go.
Captain and
Yeah,
Ellison will go with
Captain
you.
Ellison. All right.
Okay. Are we now? Now is now okay?
Yeah.
I could not. Yeah. I'm
Sure.
Stay
Where are we
here.
going? Exactly.
Down.
Just great.
cool.
Okay. All right. Go. Get her.
I hope this is the
incredible.
horror part.
The birds. We need a good balance, okay? The birds kind of start scattering away, and you see of this clearing. There's like a large circle that's kind of like engraved into the dirt, and the bird walks up and stands in the middle of it, and then looks back to make sure that you guys are following.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So excited.
It's gonna be great.
Okay. Can you hold hands?
Yeah.
We'll like put
Please
a
don't
wing
turn us
out.
into birds. Oh my
No,
god.
I won't.
Okay.
I don't have the ability to do that. Puts a
Great.
wing out to each of you so you can like its hands as well.
This is so fucking weird. Okay.
And like closes its eyes, and then you all
I
start
take a
to, like,
picture.
just-
I hope that picture is all that makes it back. With no
Allison and Rhoda holding a bird and each other's hand.
Yeah.
A Labrador-sized bird.
You start to descend
Oh god.
into the earth.
I hate this, actually.
This like circle of ground begins to slowly travel deeper and deeper. And you look up, and what little light there was starts to shade away, vanish, as like another circle of dirt comes and takes the place of the one that you're on.
Wait, this is such a bad idea, Reed.
Yeah.
That is correct. I'm a human. I can't see anything now.
Reed, don't put this man on the ground.
I'm the dark, to see in the
And
dark.
just as soon as that happens, you're down on the ground. Little
Great.
under cavern.
This is
There are like lanterns hanging and like nice little string. And this like large landing space with like a couple tunnels leading in different directions. And at this point, I'm so sorry, this is probably going to take a little bit, but I need everybody not underground to take off their headphones.
I'm gonna go
Thank
to the
you.
bathroom.
Go for it.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yes.
As we're going down, can I try to make like a check to see if I think this is like a magical construction or like a mechanical construction? This like little elevator.
Magical. Definitely magical. You don't even need to
Sick.
roll. You still have detect magic up.
Right. Okay.
We've like descended. Allison's grip on your hand has gotten tighter and tighter, and he's like a weak boy, but like he is squeezing your hand so tightly it might fall off.
Can I just very quickly say, of fucking course it's you and I in bird hell. Of course it's you and me. Who else would it be?
The bird.
There's
starts
no one
leading
else I'd
you-
rather it be, James.
So true. Is there only if I truly think that there's an opportunity in which I can do this without being seen, can I try to cast protection from evil and good on Allison?
Sure. Yeah. Make a stealth check. It's going to be
Okay.
a low DC because this bird is not paying attention.
Beautiful. Do I know I have disadvantage because of chainmail. Does that apply here?
No.
Sick. Come on. Hi. I have a -1. It's a 10.
Cool. The bird doesn't seem to notice.
Sick. So now you have for 10 minutes. Any aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead have disadvantage on attack rolls against you, and you can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. There you go.
Do I feel that like
You feel kind of more sturdy.
what was that? What was that?
Just something to help.
Follow me.
What?
The bird starts walking.
Okay, I'm not good. Like, I'm not. Okay, it's fine. Yeah,
Take a breath.
I can't actually.
Do you need a minute? I can stall with the. I was gonna say something mean, but it can hear me. So, oh well.
I just need to do this quickly.
Okay. Yeah, I've got you. Do you
Starts
want to keep
waddling.
holding my hand?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Will keep leading you through this like array of tunnels, and eventually you make it to another like large cavernous room of sorts.
I'm so sorry to keep interrupt. Can I try to like in my head keep a like record of what turns are where and stuff just in case?
Absolutely, yeah. Make a survival check. Just
Okay.
That's a menace.
Ooh, that's good. That's 17.
yeah, you get a sense that you'll be able to know.
Thank you. I'll shut up now. I appreciate you.
No, you're so good. You eventually land in another kind of like cavernous room. And it's surprise, it's dark a little bit. But again, there's this kind of like string lights and stringed up lanterns everywhere. And there is like a throne like a large chair at the back center of the room. And in it, you see the first thing you notice is the cage. There's like a large cylindrical bird cage that's being suspended from the ceiling of this cavern by like different like ropes and wires. And the next thing you notice is the person whose head is stuck in the cage. This cage is balanced very precariously on this person's shoulders. And the more you look, the more you see that it is like fused to them. And they're dressed in like very plain, tattered robes, and they're sitting very still.
Kind of look at the dog-sized bird.
At
For
Cock
guidance
Caw?
Yeah, cock for short. Look at cock.
Master.
Nobody clip that.
It's gonna be the next TikTok I make.
Master.
Yeah.
Help.
Right. Okay. Hello? Hi.
Hi.
He speaks cool.
Nice place you've got here.
Thanks. I built it myself with also a bunch of birds.
Right. Can I ask about the metaphorical elephant in the room, which is the birdcage?
What do you want to know?
You need help out of it?
You can try. I don't know how effective that would be.
Oh, but did someone do that to you?
No.
No?
No, it was an accident.
Okay. Like you tripped and fell into a birdcage or what?
No, something.
Something.
Thing.
Okay, great. Okay, I'm just gonna walk up to him and just like investigate it. See
Yeah.
what I'm working with here.
Make like a medicine check.
All right.
Can I make an Arcana check? Also
Yeah.
looking at it.
Oh, good boy. 19.
Oh, garbage.
19.
Oh, I can't do bad. 22.
22.
Is that
So
correct?
both of you.
No, this is a 13. I can't do math
13.
actually.
Okay. So Andromeda, you're not really picking up anything. Ellison, this is like fused to this person's shoulders. Appears to be like magically so. Not magic you've ever seen before.
Okay. And like this isn't something that a cure wound is gonna fix, you know? It's like
No, not at all.
Look, I might be able to help you, but I need some more information, and I also need some stuff promised in return, right? You want out of this, right?
Yeah.
Cool. What are you gonna give us back?
What do you mean?
Like safe passage back to, you know, our ship, or a safe place to stay for a night, or I don't know, Andromeda, what do we need?
I mean, I think a promise not to eat us would be a good start.
Yeah, that'd be great, actually.
Guarantee
Sure.
that we can stay here for 24 hours and not be bothered by anyone that you have power over.
Sure. Safe evening. Rest. We'll watch over you, make sure nothing. And
Great.
you won't be eaten. I control all the birds here. They'll do what I tell them to.
Awesome.
Are you in any pain?
Excruciating amounts, yes.
Okay, cool. And you're okay with you consent to me trying to get rid of this thing,
I know you seem genuine.
Oh, I thought you said you know me. That was gonna be really weird.
Oh, no, I have no idea who you find.
That's great. That's
Yeah.
cool. Cool. What's your name?
Asher.
Okay, Asher.
What's yours?
Allison.
Yours.
Andromeda.
Thank you for trying.
Yeah.
You can come and go as you please.
What does this cage look like it's made out of? Just regular metal.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna try and cast on the metal cage, because it's an object, disintegrate.
I forgot you took that. Sneaky.
I'm sorry if I
Sneaky
just broke it.
person. No. Okay. A large or smaller non-magical object or creation of magic. Okay, so here's what happens. You watch as this like thin green ray comes from Allison's finger and starts to disintegrate the cage, right? The loudest scream of agony you've ever heard comes from this man as you start doing this. And I will give you the opportunity to stop if you would like to, or you can keep going. It's up to you.
I ask him, like, do you need me to stop, or is it like...
He's just screaming.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yeah.
Is my detect magic still up, or was it at any point when I could try and figure out what magic is going on with this cage?
I don't think it's still up.
Okay.
And I don't think it was up when you got here. But you can cast it again if you'd like to. That's up to you.
Well, Andromeda doesn't know this is magical because I couldn't tell from my thing, so I'm good.
I'm gonna keep going.
Okay. Just screaming. In fact, actually, let's get everybody's attention back.
I'll send a message in the... Nope, that's not what I meant to text.
Come on back now, you hear?
Is Allison dead?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
We're actually both dead. I'm rolling a new character right now. That's
Oh,
fine.
nice.
Yeah.
I love
They would be a cleric. I don't know.
Here, my new character is gonna be called Edison.
Oh, that's
no
exciting.
relation.
Did he invent anything?
Not that I can think of.
Okay, just checking.
We're gonna
He's a light
awkwardly
cleric.
Y'all
we're
come
gonna
back.
awkwardly sit here and wait for Joe.
You're gonna break.
How was your little break, everyone? Except for James and Jess.
That was great.
I got some
Checked
snacks.
in on my on the bird app in honor of the session.
Oh,
Twitter and my mental health bird app. 2 bird apps.
Oh, Finch.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Hello,
not
dude.
sponsored, but if anybody needs a self-care app, we here at Starlight highly recommend the app Finch.
Oh, guy.
You get to raise a little bird. Wait, let's do bird show and tell. It's just a bird themed session. This is my bird. His name is Bagel.
That's
I
cute.
gotta pull up my bird.
He's very cute.
I wonder what happened. I'm so curious. Did y'all come? Are they coming back or?
No, not yet.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just doing a thing.
This is Ernest.
We love
My
Ernest.
bird.
Hi, Ernest.
This is Peanut. He's on vacation in Tokyo right now. You know, as one does.
Yeah, fully not sponsored, but if you need a self-care
Fully
app, we
not
highly
sponsored.
recommend.
It's very good.
Finch.
You can send your friend hugs.
Ernest has been adventuring for 69 days, everybody.
Stream over.
No. I disagree.
Joe's just fully left Starlight Tales.
Joe said I'm done. Y'all talked about birds a little bit too long.
Oh Oh God. No, she said she was perfect.
there you go. Hey.
Hey!
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Welcome back. All right.
Allison's dead.
So I want to know before we continue with going on under you watch as these two begin to disappear underground, and then this other like patch of ground fills the hole.
Mhm.
What would you guys like to do?
Who's left? It's Mitski,
Wait.
Alan,
What?
And
And-
Ben.
Ben.
Yes.
Man, what a trio. I say.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. Believe me, I had nothing important to say.
I want to see if there's like another bird that rather than like is on a similar level of authority than Cock. At the very least, maybe similar amount of like communication. Like I just kind of look around and I'm just like, is there someone who I can talk to?
They all kind of look at each other. You can, as you look around, you notice none of them have like necklace. That appeared to be
Right,
the reason
okay.
why you could talk to Cock.
Talk.
Triple C.
Could I telepathically speak to any of these creatures because they can understand at least one language?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go. Is the vulture from before still around that was speaking to Ben? I pinpoint the vulture and I'm like speaking telepathically. Well, I guess first of all, I'll tell Ben and Alan I'm going to try to ask one of our friends if there is anything we should be expecting or if there's any other information that I can gather. And then speaking to the vulture, I'm like, what's down there? Master's house? Some kind of lair?
What? Hello?
Hi, I'm speaking right to you. Right in front of you.
What? Hi. What?
What's down there?
What's down? Oh, master.
Is it like a house or like a nest, lair, maze?
Dig. We dug a lot.
Like a tunnel.
Yeah.
Okay. Was your the big friend, the big raven friend, magic?
Caw-caw-caw!
Yes.
What?
Do they have magical ability?
What?
That whole
Magic? What?
Do you know about magic?
No.
Okay. Don't worry about it. Is your master powerful?
Yes.
What kind of power?
Very. Lots. So much. Most. Big.
What have you seen them do?
Command. Lead. Dig.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where are my friends right now?
Down. Down.
Where specifically down?
Looks down at the ground.
Are they going to talk to Master?
I think. Help.
Yeah, Ben.
Oh no, this was to Alan.
Oh, they're playing. You're playing rock paper scissors. Okay. What did you say before?
Help. Down.
Help. Okay. Do you trust us? Do you like us?
I don't know.
If I gave you something?
Gift.
I'm gonna pull out, like, do you like something tasty or shiny?
Tasty.
Okay.
Be sneaky.
You said stinky?
Sneaky.
Oh, sneaky. Okay.
Just another bird.
I'll take out like some rock candy or something, like an ice kind of base candy, and I'm like, oh no, and then I kind of like I like barely am falling. Like I don't fall, but I just kind of like very slowly pretend like I dropped something, and then like I'm gonna have the vulture just like go under my dress to like grab it.
The vulture kind of looks around and like very quickly darts under your dress, and starts picking at it. And as it's picking at it, Ben, Alan, Mitski, you hear a scream of agony coming from below the ground.
What kind of a scream?
Who does it sound like?
Make some sort of check.
I'm gonna do perception.
That's fine.
I was gonna attempt to call them my dearest friends. I got a 24.
24.
I feel like Ellison.
18.
18.
Hold on. Dirty 20. Jesus.
Dirty
sorry.
20. Okay. Mitski, this is a man's voice.
Oh. Okay.
Alan, Benjamin, not the voice of Ellison.
Okay. Wait.
Okay.
What about Andromeda?
Oh, you also know it's a man's voice.
Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot that. Okay, I was like,
No, you're good. You're good.
I just kind of, hey, y'all good? See if they could hear or respond to me.
And we'll flash back down
Pick up the phone.
Ellison, Andromeda, you are you just continuing, Ellison?
Yeah, can I make a wisdom saving throw?
Let me take a look.
Absolutely.
You have a +3.
What the fuck is happening?
Bessie, I couldn't even tell you, and I didn't miss anything.
Yeah, it's 21. I don't have a vision, but I can read.
To fill the rest of our group in, these two are currently, or well, Ellison is currently disintegrating a bird cage that is attached.
No, I'm not
to someone.
disintegrating.
No, Ellison's not disintegrating. Ellison is
Wrong time. Oh my god.
Ellison is disintegrating a bird cage that is magically attached to someone's body. You've maybe gotten like a third of the way done. And the spell starts to like fizzle out a little bit. You get the sense that it's taking a little bit extra of this to do it. And you're losing time. Like if you want to do it, you have to go fast.
Okay. Am I able to like either weaken myself or sacrifice something to do this properly? Or
Before I answer that, yes, James.
Question, do I see Ellison's spell, like, starting to falter?
Yes.
Okay, then, I don't know, because it's, okay, I guess here's a technical question if this is something that's physically possible. I have Dispel Magic. Is it possible, because I know you can pick a magical effect, for me to try and dispel anything on the cage without affecting...
Yeah, go ahead and
cool?
roll. So
Okay.
roll a d20, add your charisma modifier.
Okay. Which of my dice is not gonna betray me? Oh, that's great. That is a dirty 20.
Yes, Andromeda casts Dispel Magic, and Ellison, it vanishes. The cage vanishes immediately into dust.
There a guy still there, or did he go too?
There's still a guy there.
You okay?
I just like hold him up. You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh my god, are we finally gonna make a friend?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm okay.
Okay, I need to get out of here right now.
Okay. Puts a hand on both of your shoulders and like takes a deep breath, and then you're back at the top of the circle. And Alan, Benjamin, Mitski, you see Ellison, Andromeda, and like a dude come and then appear out of nowhere on the center circle. The dude has, now that you can see him kind of in better light, has like very pale skin, like he's been underground for a very long time. Like chestnut colored like mop of hair, with like, it looks like some like acorns growing out of it in like places, and is wearing like a tattered robe, and has like a little bit of blood seeping out of his shoulders.
This is Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
cool.
That feels like the correct assumption to make in this moment.
Cool.
How old is he?
Appears to be like, the body is like age 30.
Is he human?
Humanoid?
Oh.
Acorn hair, right? Or like
Acorn
leaves.
Oh,
Acorn
he's
hair.
okay. Okay, that makes sense. All right, I was like, yeah. Oh, y'all are back. Was that the one that was screaming?
Yeah, this is Asher. Asher, this is my crew. Hi.
Hi.
Ellison just kneels down, otherwise he's gonna pass out and throw up.
I want to
Incredibly valid.
catch Ellison. Where did you fall? Did you
No,
fall?
let me go. He's just like
okay.
on the ground, like dry heaving.
Okay, I was.
All right.
Maggie.
He's having a bad time.
Maggie out of nowhere appears and starts doing her job.
Thanks.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you
Asher.
good?
That's a question.
Okay.
I'm a lot better than I was before, but also simultaneously worse. I'm gonna tell the birds to go away, and kind of turns around and starts cawing, and the birds start vanishing in different directions.
Hey, Cap.
Yeah.
Do you think we could, I don't know, maybe supplement half a day of exploring this planet for, I don't know, first-hand experience and take this individual somewhere to rest?
I mean, yeah, we just have to spend a day-night cycle on the planet. We don't necessarily have to explore the planet. We just kind of have to be here. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah, let's start. Let's go set up a camp near the ship.
Yeah.
Are you good to walk, Asher?
Sorry, I didn't. Am I invited to camp with you? I didn't.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like, I would very much like you to be somewhere that allows you to rest and not be underground.
Okay.
If you'd like to.
No, yeah, that'd be nice. Thank you.
Captain, I'm assuming this person's fine. As far as not being evil.
I mean, I haven't picked up on anything. It was a very weird, like, 10 minutes.
Consider myself evil.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
great.
the last
very
person
good.
wasn't evil either. I have a question for the DM. How many coughs away from death is this person? And what's the relative amount between Ellison on a normal day and this person right now?
Definitely maybe like 12 coughs away from death.
Okay. I consider Ellison a solid like 15.
Yeah, so like a little bit worse than Ellison on a normal.
Okay, cool. I say, yeah, let's go, Asher. You need help walking or anything? You want to be carried or something? We know.
Do you need a drink?
I would love drink.
We know a strong
Yes.
lady.
I'm gonna give him a potion of healing.
Very nice. He downs it, and you watch as like the wounds on his shoulder start to like close up a bit. And he kind of stretches. You hear like the crackle of some of his joints. It was not fun. This sounds really weird. I'm
That's
gonna
cool, that's good.
fly there. I'll just
Oh.
like go with you though.
Do you have like wings?
That's fine.
No, really.
Okay, then I'm not gonna ask any more questions. That's your business.
Okay. And you watch as he like into a bird.
Oh, that makes actually a lot more sense. I agree.
He grows two large wings.
That's where mine went to.
Oh, that's normal. I say, have they always been a bird, Captain?
I just met them 10 minutes ago.
I mean, like, for the last 10 minutes, were they a bird?
No, they were a person with a cage stuck on their head.
Oh,
like a big bird cage. Yeah, but they talk to the birds. I don't really know what's happening.
This is very strange. They're not gonna. How would you, if you had to assess their mental state? How would you? How far away would you rate them from willing to jump into a pool of acid versus just a guy down on his luck?
I feel like just from the very, very brief, I cannot overstate how briefly I know this person. Exact middle slider is the current assessment.
I can work with that.
I'll let you know as that updates. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
no,
check
yeah.
on Ellison real quick. I'm just gonna squat
Yeah,
real quick. If you
I'm
could just
gonna go.
like, keep half an eye. Yeah.
I'm
cool.
just gonna go. Alan,
Okay.
Huh?
Ramon.
Okay.
Cool.
Alan, the Asher bird will kind of settle on your shoulder as you start walking.
Alan tries to stay super straight and have like bust out their shoulders a little bit so that it's a good perch, and like tries really hard to walk without jostling the bird the whole way.
I also stay behind with Captain and Ellison.
Kind of like squat down and just, hey, you doing all right?
No.
Oh.
He's like glazed over, like non-responsive. He's just like got Maggie on his lap.
I will put a very gentle hand on his shoulder. See if I can kind of catch his attention. If not, he's getting carried.
I think he insights that you're like about to carry him and kind of just like looks up and is like, ah, come on.
Hey. Okay.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll kind of offer my hand. Help him up. Right. We can take our time. They went ahead, so.
Where'd the bird guy go?
He turned into a bird and is on Alan's shoulder.
Checks out.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, the good news is I have a gift for all of us once we are at camp. So let's make our way over.
Sounds good.
And you can all easily find your way. It's less disorienting the other way, as you kind of seem to be heading towards the beginning of this like tunnel-like path. But yeah, you can make it back to near the ship.
Yeah, I don't want to take this person in the ship quite yet, but I will get stuff and set up like a camp literally right outside.
Sure. Yeah, easy enough.
Give me 1 second, Benjamin. And then Mitsuki, for about like a minute, is going to be like there again, this like elegant little ritual of like I see like blue and purple arcane sigils as well as just like muttering, and a small crystal bead in her hands kind of like begins to float into this sort of like 10 feet out from where Mitsuki is standing, and then the bead turns into this like blue kind of like almost icy color on the outside, but like a 10 by 10 shed hut thing.
Hell yeah.
And
Tiny
Mitsuki, tiny hut.
Tiny hut.
Mitsuki just like kind of offers basically entrance into the hut, but it doesn't look like there's any door, but she is just like, oh, and then like walks into it.
Okay, that's
You fit in
cool.
there, Alan?
It's 10 by 10, so
Barely.
All right. I guess I go in and I sit down. Their chairs.
it is, I believe, just a dome.
Okay.
So
alright.
there is just
want
ground,
chair.
but I
Okay.
think I want chair. I think Mitsuki, like, I don't know, will prestidigitation some like lit candles in like the center of it.
Yeah.
So we can have some ambiance.
Alrighty. So we is this where we sit and talk about our favorite foods?
The bird
No.
Alan lifts from your shoulder and is back into a person.
Oh, nice. So like, are you a I think they're druids. It's what they're called.
Yes.
Oh, that's
yeah.
It's pretty cool. I'm not a druid.
What are you?
I'm a guy. I'm Ben. Nice to meet you.
Asher.
Cool. I'm not gonna ask any invasive questions this time because everyone tells me that that's a bad idea. But I hope that you're doing well, and it's nice to meet you. Also, Mitsuki. Also, you don't ask either.
Anyway,
Nice to meet you too.
I give Asher whatever like rations and food that I have. I give like I give him everything. And I'm just basically like, whenever you are up to it, we'd like to ask you how you got here, basic questions like that. But again, please take your time and eat and hydrate as you need.
Oh,
I don't. The food is. I'm okay on food. Thank you though.
okay.
I'll take
Actually,
the water.
I have a question that probably isn't invasive.
Sure.
What's this planet's name? I like to ask because we wouldn't know.
I don't think it has a name anymore.
Oh, all right. This felt more invasive than I expected it to be.
It's okay.
Woohoo! Yeah. So, you like puzzles?
Ben,
What?
is it alright if I go forward with a little bit of questions?
Yeah, go for it.
From what you can last recall, what year is it?
I don't know. I think I lost count at some point, but says the year that it is within give or take 5 years.
So 5 years before the actual year is what you said, or what is?
Yeah, like seems like they may
Okay.
have lost count at some point.
Okay. Definitely closer than our last encounter, so that's good. Are you a Castellan?
Mm-hmm.
Have you only had the company of birds for your entire life? Or has it not always been like this?
No, it hasn't always been like. I would say a more recent development, but probably not as recent as it seems to me.
What was life like before? Were you born on this planet?
Yeah, I born into a family of druids. We took care of the plants, the animals, all that.
Did you worship anyone?
Desar.
Hang on. Okay, cool. I understand. All right. Sure.
What is your name?
Mine. Mitsuki. Hiden.
And then looks at Alan. And yours?
Alan. Just Alan.
I knew the rest. It just didn't feel right without knowing the complete names.
It's all right. What transpired for you to... Why were you underground? What was ailing you?
We were all told to leave.
Okay. The entire planet or just a village?
The whole planet. The whole population. We weren't told why.
By who?
Leaders among us. But, nobody thought about the animals. So...
Right. Did your family stay behind?
Just me.
Okay. How long ago were you told to leave?
A couple 100 years.
How old are you, Asher?
Couple 100 years plus 30?
Is that common?
What do you mean?
Would I know the Castellan's like average lifespan?
Yeah.
Mia's name.
Do I know the average Costello lifespan, though? Maybe not.
Okay, I guess, yeah. Does it,
Give me a second to look it up.
Yeah, for sure.
I want to read a beam now about the age.
At least it's Sophia Olivia.
It's so funny.
Olivia, Sophie, Sophie Olive.
She was my everything. What was her name?
Yeah, definitely within the average lifespan. Probably could live 100, 150 more years. Should probably look older, but you get the sense because they're like a super powerful druid. That's why they don't.
Okay. So, you stay behind. You maintained the life of these birds and other creatures, I'm assuming.
Well, not much could survive. We've kind of lived off everything else.
As you have remained here, do you know what happened above surface?
Like on
everything's dead.
Planet? No, I know. I couldn't relate to much once the incident happened. Sorry, I realize you probably don't know. I had like a cage stuck to my head, my shoulders, my body, all of the above.
Yeah,
So-
you never clarified who did that.
For how long?
A couple hundred years.
Okay.
Do you know when or why that was put onto you?
It wasn't put on.
You said it was an accident.
Yeah. While, a little bit after everybody left, there was some sort of, not an explosion, but sort of like an arcane burst. Knocked me over, knocked me into something. And then we were fused together.
I know you've been stuck for a couple hundred years, but besides the birds here, are there any threats we should maybe be aware of while we're here?
I think me and the birds have taken care of most of them.
Okay. I'm gonna do a perimeter check
No?
just to be safe and gonna leave and stand outside.
Good to know.
Sure.
Asher kind of like, 1 second, leans out and like whistles a little bit, and like 3 different birds come to help you. And then we'll lean back in. Yes. Sorry, what?
You said your people left because the leaders told them to. Was the planet dying? Was that the reason you had to leave, or was it another reason?
I don't know. They didn't tell us why.
Gotcha. Was this a planet that had frequent visitors, or?
Not really. We mostly kept to ourselves, tended the things that lived here.
You know where you're told to evacuate to.
Sorry, can you say that again? My audio processor said no.
Do you know where you're told to evacuate to?
Ships? Anywhere else but here?
You don't know if they made it.
No.
It's been a while. But what were the names of these leaders? Jimmy, Bob,
Sophia?
Robert,
Olivia.
Andromeda Ripley.
Andromeda.
That's correct.
Y'all will not
Send me
believe me
all
for my poorness of names.
Let me go
guess-
back into the lore doc. I don't know what I posted.
More specifically, my intention is, are these names that are notable in history? Have I heard of them? Like, is there anything? Yeah, just like.
I don't think so, but again, give me this one.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we'll say a couple names of like town leaders and like, like clerics and druids that lived with them and seemed to be in charge, but not names that you've ever heard.
So were they more community leaders or like government officials?
More community leaders.
Okay. Did you have any reason to doubt them or their motives? Anything like that? It's
No.
An explosion, it seems as if
I mean,
there was an emergency or something.
it came straight from Desar, so I had no reason not to trust.
The explosion came.
No, the orders, the instructions.
Okay. Oh, okay. I see. The star. Joe knows this is like god of harvest, like gardening kind of.
I would say Mitsuki would know too.
Okay, all right. I don't think I've read anything about Desar and any sort of apocalyptic reasons or otherwise. It's strange.
Listen, I'd love to keep answering questions, but I'd really love to lay my head down.
Yeah, of
rest.
course.
But we can talk in the morning, or kind of looks up at the dark sky in the whatever.
What time is it?
You look at your watch. You've been here like 4. It's like 8 p.m., 9 p.m.
Okay.
Ben?
Yeah.
This is a D&D DM question.
Yes.
As someone who I each week I feel like I look at a different god and I'm like, no, yeah, that feels right. But as someone that lived in a place, I guess maybe similar, not druid wise, like when I know of anything of like Desar or like even Etris, either of gods like that, like sending stuff like get out of here, like something bad's happening.
My guy, you lived in Desar's system. That's where Vodka
thank God.
is.
All right. All right. See, this is why I was like, this feels like a Ben thing.
Your senses are correct.
Thank God. Yeah.
No, nothing.
I guess I would turn to Mitsuki. Mitsuki, can we chat outside real quick?
Sure. Head outside.
Just like a little away from earshot, I'd say, I don't.
We can speak telepathically.
I don't want to do that. Feels a little too not. We're not that close. Something about the Desar part is a little strange. That's not
I agree.
quite what. At least, it's not really quite what they do. But I don't not believe that individual. I fully believe what they're saying. But this is about the second place that we visited in which someone said 400 years ago their community leaders told them to get the hell out of here.
Yeah. Ships and everything.
Well, let's do our cycle and keep moving, I guess.
Yeah. Move back in.
All right. And as you head back in,
I can't hear you.
And you all begin to settle in for a spooky night on this planet.
Oh, please.
That's where we're gonna call it. We'll do that next week.
Okay,
wink,
cool.
Wink, wink. That is where we are gonna call it for today. Thank you all for joining us for our session. I hope that you had a great time. I hope that you were spooked. I hope that you were ooked. And we will see you in 2 weeks for the next episode of Tales from Beyond the Dead Zone, or next week for the next episode of Tales from the Hearth Atlas, or online literally all the time. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. And we'll catch you next time. Bye.
See ya.
It's a hottie right on the mouth.